Okay, folks, Happy New Year. Here we are again. More DBA fun. We got Mitch and Marty joining us for some DBA action with more Amorites.
No, are you all right?
I'm all right.
Recovered from the new year?
Yeah, I know. I did fine. It's saltwater therapy.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel great. So we've got the next set of 4 battles against the Amorites. And that way you book one fans, can get your fill, and can never see these guys again because we've seen so many battles with them. So I'll be playing book 1, 15, Later Amorites. And Marty and Mitch are going to be, what do you call it?
The good guys.
Hit swapping? What do you call it?
Tag teaming.
Tag teaming.
Yeah.
Spit swapping.
Having our way with Tony.
Yeah, with the enemies. So who's the first one? Marty, I think you're playing them, right?
Yes, I'm playing the
112.
112?
Yep.
112.
Sumerian.
Sumerians, yes, Sumerians.
Okay.
But they're successful states.
Oh, the successor Sumerians?
Yeah, Sumerian successor states.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only, do you know one successor state for the Sumerians? Works for me. I don't know any. That's not my,
For Joe.
That was just a question sound.
Oh, okay. Indigestion.
Little did he know that that's a state.
Okay, I know I'm aggression 2. Who are you?
I'm aggression 2.
Okay, here goes.
I'm more aggressive than you.
Amorite land. Okay, so for the Amorites, we're going to be, well, I don't have to use that, but I guess I will now. I have a light...
Careful the camel. Careful the camel.
I'm getting to that. People already know about that if they watch the other video. So in all the battles, I'll be using a light chariot general, 5 fast blade, 2 Soloi, 2 fast auxilia, and 2 solid hordes. And yeah, don't touch the little camel.
Whoa. Don't touch that.
Don't touch the little camel. Yeah.
Don't touch
He has a bad ankle, and I tried to fix it,
okay.
and he's still recovering.
Put high heels on.
Did you pin it, or...?
No, it's old school lead. You couldn't add anything else to it. It was, I just say a couple of prayers and,
Put high heels on it.
Come on, all that. You and your funny camels. Okay, I'm going to use a BUA. And this is going to be a, what do you call that thing?
BUA?
No, a Hamlet.
Hamlet.
That's right.
Yeah. To be or not to be? No, that's Shakespeare.
Okay. A road, of course. Where would we be without a road? So what's your makeup of your army consist of?
So I have a light chariot general.
Okay.
I've got 2 fast pike. That's the Royal Guard.
Okay.
I've got 4 standard 4 pike.
Okay.
I've got a solid bow.
Ooh.
I've got a fast auxilia and 3 Soloi.
So you got 4 bad going troop guys.
Yes.
Dedicated bad going troop guys.
Very much.
And I do as well. Let's
not have any bad going.
Yeah.
So your blades can have their way with me.
Just a little one. You know what? I can have a bad going hill on arrow, can I?
I believe so, yes.
Well, it's not a question of faith.
Take a look here.
Except, you know what? I didn't bring my felt, which means I don't have the knockout for this to go. You know, the under thing? Can we still deal with that?
Yeah.
We can still deal with that. It'll be alright. It'll look different.
Yeah, you can have different builds.
Yeah, I cleaned my area out just so that the bottom of it matches that. What's that? Alright, so this is actually the shape of it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Can we cover all of it?
Pretty close.
Most
Close
of it.
enough.
Most of it.
Alright.
It's close enough.
If I lose, it's because I'm not doing that again.
Ah,
I'm not superstitious.
Too big?
Let's do this one.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is the actual footprint of it, and this is just to make it look not as felty.
Okay.
Not as felt up. Alright. BUA. The Hamlet will go in quarter number 4. Put it right here in the corner. Can you guys see that? Yeah, there we go.
nobody puts their women in the corner.
Actually, I'm going to go up a little bit. Ooh, living on the edge. Well, actually, they're not living on the edge then. Okay, the bad going hill. goes in quarter 3. And it all has to be in 1. And we will put it like so. And again, this is the felt is what counts.
Okay.
And La Road goes through quarter 4. So I can either go like this,
Right to the shoe.
or
The shoe factory.
I don't make that bitch much of a difference. Let's go like that.
All roads lead to town.
Yep. Okay, Marty, what side would you like? I know, it makes such a big difference.
It makes such a big difference.
If you're really lazy, you stay there.
Is-
If you want to be adventurous, switch sides.
So,
The women are in town.
Have you gotten a good look at them first?
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
But they do chew sandals very well.
I'll stay right here. That's fine.
That's your favorite, right? Sandal chewing women?
Sandal chewing women. They like it soft so it doesn't hurt when you get stung by it.
Okay. We're going to put the camp right here. Don't touch the little camel.
Oh, we only had Melendez for camel sound.
Yeah. Purveyor of strange noises.
Yes, he knows his animals.
Yep. Okay. Let's put the wall of blade. We're going to go like this. And we're going to put the 2 auxilia here. Oh, we got to put the hordes somewhere. Let's put the hordes here.
Don't forget about
And
the
let's put the
horse.
fast auxilia here. You only have 1 chariot, correct?
Only 1 chariot. The boss man himself.
What's up?
You done now?
Nope,
Okay. Fair warning.
just begun. It's a new year.
It's a new year. Rutabaga! Ah!
Got the rutabaga on the
You're
first
already
year.
behind it.
Oh,
You haven't won a game all year.
I haven't.
You even haven't even
I
played
haven't
it.
played any.
Yeah, okay.
Actually,
So we got Saloy, Fast Blade, Fast Blade, Fast Blade, Fast Blade, Fast Blade. Like Chariot, Solid Horde, Fast Auxilia, Fast Auxilia.
Actually, I played DBN yesterday.
Did you?
I did win with the Allies at Austerlitz. Hey!
Is there a video or pictures of it?
Pictures.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're posted
Have to see them
online.
later. Just you and Joel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday. Was that on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday morning. Cranked it out.
This stinks. I want fast blade.
Luke show up
No.
during the holiday season? No?
No, it's like crazy for him. He doesn't have enough help.
Because nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work. So, yeah.
And it's always been nobody wants to work, but people used to want a paycheck.
Yeah.
Now they don't want a paycheck.
Now they don't even want a paycheck.
I think they figured it out. If they don't work, if they don't get a paycheck, they pay less taxes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll show the government I won't pay any taxes. May I have some more?
I see
food?
that the weather got nice just for me.
Yeah, I told Marty, I'm like, Tony weather today.
Perfect.
Alright. Bow. Solid pikes. Fast pikes. Auxilia. 3 Saloy. Light Cav General.
Okay.
Light Chariot General, I should say. Yep.
How about you?
All right, here we go. The hills are in play. So's the road.
Yeah.
6. Definitely.
Not starting well for me. Well, waste him on movement.
Yeah, well, as long as he's way back there, it's hard to hurt you yet.
These slow asses only move 2. All right, 2 it is.
They can barely put one foot in front of the other. You want them to march?
Well, you know, they actually aren't that slow. The problem is there's so many of them they trip each other.
Yeah. That's my spot in line.
And something about they like holding hands. Something like that.
The truth comes out.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you need to do that after the battle.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
You should have enough movement to get there. He does. Okay. That's 1, because these only cost 1 the first bound.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move these guys first. But he'll end up here. They'll end up being there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th one will be... You can move forward with that guy.
I tried to watch your previous video of, the Amorites.
But
if he was all right.
But I fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
Because you guys move so damn slow.
Well, it's entertaining for some people.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, make a move.
It's
a game, Tony. Come on, it's a game.
Don't smoke crack cocaine before watching our games. You're not going to be able to keep up with it. You can speed it up to 2.0.
I did.
Did you?
I did. I still fell asleep because you were taking too long to make your moves.
When he's retired, he's got so much to do.
That's right.
That's a 2?
That's a 2.
Okay. Is the skull a 6?
Yes, the skull is a 1.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, so it's your head on a...
Yes.
It's your death. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All
right. Dose.
What's taking so long?
Well, I just have to decide. All right, we're going to use our 2 to expand. That's it.
Oh, man.
Okay. 4.
This is the Romans against the Greeks.
Huh?
It is.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's all those blades, all these pikes.
So
and you know what to do with Romans. You just slam them in. Come on.
Slam.
Just slam them in. Trust your dice.
No.
He doesn't have pinky. He has an old Bronze Age
1, 2,
rock.
3. Burn the last one.
Burn the last.
Yeah, because I don't want to move these guys without them. That's silly.
All right. 4. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm trying not to, you guys had trouble bouncing the figures around.
I like the dice cup, but that happens. Everything's got a problem.
Earthquakes.
Yeah,
well, it's just not slam it down. It's just roll it out,
No, that's no fun.
Okay, so how am I going to counter this Soloi killer here? Oh, are you saying I have bad breath?
No, I'm just being friendly.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm not going to offer it to you. You've
I
never taken any of my
I
gum.
never do.
It must make your tooth fall
If
out.
Marty only knew what you did with that.
So, fast pike move 3. Do
And
they
I
not?
repackage them. I re-roll and then repackage them.
Fast pike move 3?
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's go. Boom. 2.
You know the just so you know, the chariot is like as a horse. So only the front
Yeah.
rank fights it.
But they're lonely.
Yeah. So the second rank, the only time the pikes get to use the second
Yeah.
rank is against elephants and
Knights,
Okay.
other foot.
knights.
Well, then if I'm going to pay 2, I'm going to go here.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. Didn't want you to be surprised when only the front.
Well, he hasn't played in 2022
That's
yet.
right.
Yeah, I haven't played
It's been
this
a
year.
whole
I haven't
year.
played in an entire year.
Whole year he's out of whack.
These 2 guys, yeah. So you're going to do this number. Wait.
Do you need coffee, Marty?
No, thank you.
All right. And
All
you
right,
got your
there
own
is,
No
uh,
shootings.
own liquids?
No shooting.
Okay, here we go. 3. No, we're going to go ahead and...
Slam them in.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and slam here.
Okay.
Slam dance.
Here they come.
That's 1. This is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't move them again. Well, tough luck.
Just bring in the blades.
Yep.
Leave those hordes behind.
Well, I want the overlap there.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're going to start.
All right.
Because I'm a blade and you're a auxiliary.
Auxilia.
So that's a 5, you're 2.
Yep. I'm a 7.
I am 9.
Okay.
And I advancificate.
Okay.
Here, I'm a 5 and you're fast pike. So you're normally a 3 down to a 2.
Yep.
8.
8.
And we're both fast, so there we stay. Repair 4s there. Because I'm the general.
Beat
Oh,
you.
look at that. And you don't advance against
Mounted.
mounted. His overlap doesn't matter. So that's a 2 to 2.
2 to 2. I'm a 5.
I'm 8. And this overlap on him doesn't matter. So that's still a 2 to 2.
And I push you back.
Because you rolled a 5.
Yep.
Okay. All right. It's you're up. I think that went pretty well for you because you survived it.
I did.
5 to 2s aren't a sure thing. Let me clean this up a little bit.
So, I can't get an overlap unless I push the pike and the sloy forward. And I don't have enough pips to do it anyway. All right. All right, we're going to go not to contact, but I'm going to take the 2 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And hope we survive the rest.
All right. Where do you want to start?
We will start here.
Okay. So I'm a 5 down to a 4, and you're a 3 down to a 2. 9.
Dead.
The 3. And he advances.
And here.
Okay. You're a 3, overlapped by 1 down to a 2, and I'm a 5 not overlapped. So 5 to 2. 9 to 4.
9 to 4.
And he goes here.
And 2
2 to 1 there because this overlap doesn't matter.
5 to 5.
Lock.
Lock.
Okay.
I'm not going to be succeeding
No success.
No success.
You're
Yes.
gonna get Erd.
Pips.
I'm getting.
It's 2-0.
I told you it's.
Oh,
liquids. Oh.
Aha.
I have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? There's always a chance.
Slim and none. 2 chances.
Let's see. I can move him forward into here. I'll be a 4. I won't improve his chances any. This guy will be a 3, so that's a 4 to 3. That's not great. Let's look at this red zone of this guy over here. There's a bagage for that. See if this guy's keeping. I think he's pretty much protected on his flank. Can't close the door on him. But he is free.
Make him sound so.
So I think what I'm going to do is
Yep.
do that. Since I only have 1.
That's what I would do.
Since I only have 1. It's still got a 2 to 1 there, but maybe we can improve it. Okay, here's where we're going to start. I'm a 5, and you're a fast pipe, so you're a 3. Look.
I'm a 4.
And I am a 6. You fall back, and I advance. Now this becomes a 1 to 1. Locked. Happens all the time.
All right.
Okay, you're up.
You're up. 5. All right, so this should be possible.
Nope,
No?
because he wasn't all the way on this side of it.
Okay. That's true. That's true.
Otherwise it would be. And that would be the move to make.
You're going to go in here, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you fit perfectly in there.
Three. You know what? I should have been shooting at you.
Oh, well, I just moved up last time. So go ahead and shoot at me.
Okay, I've used 3 of my 5.
Yeah, okay, so you got 2 left. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
And I believe this last turn, you would have gotten another shot at him.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that. No. Okay, now we're caught up
Now
with
we're
whatever
done.
pips you have.
I have 2
And then
pips.
you'll
Two
shoot
left.
again.
I have 2 left. 2 left. So I think the general is going to come over here.
With a speed of 4,
With the speed of
they can get a lot of places.
Then I think this just pushes up a little bit.
So you can still get a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is what we do now. Nope.
I'm not a good shooter.
Well, they got the shield in the right place.
So,
They just grabbed their door from their home.
yeah.
So let's go the double overlap here.
Okay. I'm a 5, down to a 4, down to a 3, and you're a 6. Big numbers. I'm a 6
10.
total.
Dang it.
So I'm going to recall to that, and you're coming forward, all both of yous. All both of yous.
You didn't cooperate, Tony.
No. No.
He's not cooperating.
I've been non-cooperative for many, many years. Ever since grade school, my report cards. Unsatisfactory
Let's go
cooperation.
here. Because if I lose, I pull your flank off.
You do. You do. So I am a 5 down to a 4, and you are just a flat 3.
3. And 7.
9.
Okay.
You pulled me off.
Pull me off.
Whatever that means.
2 to
You have
1.
that 2 to 1 over there on me.
Yeah, 2 to 1. Let's go.
Come on, big numbers. Nope, no big numbers. Got 'em.
He's on
Hey,
the
you
board.
got a
Hey,
kill.
I killed something.
Hey, you got
My
a kill.
first kill of the year.
Pips?
First kill of the year, guys.
1.
All right.
Half of it.
Half. Triple.
Well, he's going to go either here or here.
Yeah, that figures.
If I go here, I'll have an overlap on me. If I go here, I'll still have an overlap on me. But I'll have an overlap on you that I won't have there. So that's an easier kill. So we're going there.
I'm going to win.
Yep. So Louis, whenever you get overconfident about Saloy, Saloy throws you off the
They
horse
do.
and starts
I-
kicking you around.
Absolutely.
Who's the man? Who's the man? He says.
Is this guy supposed to be even with the side of them?
Yes, he's supposed to. He was an overlap, remember?
Okay. That's one.
If I survive this turn, Tony's general's going to die.
I think he's going to die this turn.
Well, that could happen too. It could happen.
He'll roll the one.
It's only
he'll
1 to a
roll the
3.
6.
1 to a 3? No, can't. Not yet.
Oh, can't
not quite.
kill.
Not quite.
Missed it by 1.
Not quite. Okay, so I'm going to take these two guys with my last pip and move them forward. And I'm more aligned with them, so they're going to slide that way. So they're going to move forward and slide over.
Okay.
That's it. I'm out of pips. I assumed you're lined up.
Yeah, we're lined up.
Okay.
Supposed to be.
Okay.
Where do you want to go? No ones, please. 5 to
5 to 2.
You didn't die.
I didn't
Nope.
die.
I'm getting better.
Let's go ahead and do that one. That's a 5 to 5.
5 to 5.
Oh.
Push you back.
I will go back 20. And you follow all the way up. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to do this one before I do this one. I am a 4 down to a 3, and you're a 2 down to a 1. 3 to 1 with a quick kill. Oh, look at that. You did your part.
Roll your
That's right.
1.
Yay!
Man, if you only had one more.
I'm not surprised. I've kicked people's butt with Saloy before. Saloy should not be discounted. And this one is my 4 to your 3.
Okay. Oop. Is that cocked or a 6?
It's a 6. We played a 6.
Yep.
Okay.
If you could read it, you could play.
Now, what you can't do is play it, and then later on, I'm re-rolling it. Oh, that's pistols at 3 paces. 3 paces, not 30 paces.
Yeah.
And then here, I'm a 5, and you're a 6.
Oh.
Look at that.
Double ones.
Come back into my trap.
Your trap.
I don't know if it's a trap.
It's a crop.
It's probably a crap. Now it's your turn to roll a 1.
I just did.
Nope. 6.
No, you rolled a 6.
6 is the
Rolled a 6.
number.
All right.
7 is right out.
That's right.
How can I kill that general? Or do I kill other things?
You killed a general and one other element. Most of the games we played the other night, I mean, you rolled like crap, but you had a chance in most of them, except one.
Yeah.
One you just...
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go for it.
Okay.
We're going to go here.
Okay.
We're going to go here.
Okay. Well, there's a third of your pips.
Yeah. I don't have many guys to...
No. Your army's too compact.
Yep.
That's 3.
We'll go ahead.
That's 4.
Everybody in.
What about the other 2 pips? Burn them.
Burn him.
We'll save them for later.
Captain Thrifty.
All right.
I am down to a 4 because the guy's got an overlap on me.
Yep.
2 to 4?
2 to 4. 5.
To 8.
Okay.
Okay, well, you pulled the guy off me.
Pull the guy off me.
Yeah, the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter.
I'm still waterlogged.
6 to 5.
6 to 5.
6 to 5.
Oh.
12.
Oh.
Trudge.
This doesn't matter. 2 to 2.
2 to 2.
Die.
Lock.
Wow.
Okay.
I need to win this and push
If you
forward.
win that one, it's to your advantage.
Yes.
Hey, you know how that works.
So we're going to go here.
Okay.
6
6 to 4.
to 5.
Are they over?
6 to
I'm a 4.
Yeah.
I'm a 4, and you're down none. Correct. Big numbers. locked, but
you're solid.
Correct.
All right.
Does make a difference.
Does make a difference. Here.
You are 4, and I am a 2. Light chariot, don't advance.
Chariot. Here. Saving that general for last.
5 to 3, I would. I mean, unless the numbers,
right?
You know, I'd take your place. Okay, so I'm normally a 3, general 4,
It's 2 to 2.
down to 3, down to a 2, and you're also a 2.
2 to 2.
Somebody's gonna die.
Unless it's a tie, which happens all the time.
Then they would be locked. Got him.
There you go. I like Saloy doing stuff, man. Even though it's not mine. I mean, if you're gonna win, you might as well have Saloy have the glory.
I'm just glad to be in the game.
Well, I could roll a 1 and nobody moves.
That's true.
Which is always fun.
Now here's the thing. If I rolled a 1, it's horrible, right? Nobody gets to move. The good thing is I have 2
You have combat
winners.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't won yet, but you know it could be worse.
Right.
You still don't need to roll that 1 now. Oh, that's more than I have. More troops than I have. Okay, he's open to do something, but I don't really need to go in there and contact you. So that's not a winner. He's can't use it on him. Can't use it on him. He's locked in. Can't use it on him. Hey, it looks like the horde gets to move now.
Gets to move.
All right.
The whole line, and that's it.
I could move them separately.
But then the horde won't.
Try to
move.
pay attention.
But then the horde won't move.
You can't get over.
Because it'll cost 3 to move.
Horde
the horde.
costs 3.
Yeah. So it's either all or some.
Hey, you play the game how you want to.
All or some.
Now I got 1 left.
Can't do anything.
I could move him back.
It costs 3 to move the horde.
Correct.
You're done.
Good thing I didn't want to move him back.
You're done. You're done, sir.
Yeah.
Well, every time I've started with that guy, it hasn't worked. But I'm not superstitious, so let's do it again.
Oh, he lives. He lives.
Good thing.
That's the
You
win.
rolled your 6 at the right
if
time.
If you live, you win.
All right. 5 to 3 over here. Hasn't worked yet.
And you live again.
You live again.
Living is
This could go either way.
Living
2 to 2.
2 to 2. Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Let's talk about holding hands over there.
Getting jealous, aren't you? And this is 5 to 5. You recoil, which is probably a good thing.
Yep.
There's only that clown advances.
Now if they rolls a 1.
We're not getting freaked out about the clowns now?
No.
6 to 5.
It's a new year. I'm over the clowns.
Come forward. Now I need
a 1.
Even a 1, I know
I
what
need
you
2
do.
pips. 2 pips. I got a 1.
There's only one thing you need to do, right?
Well, if I
see.
lose, I'm going to say that I'm glad Marty came down here and showed how you could win against these guys, Mitch.
Aha. Aha. We're going to go that route. Okay.
Well, wait a minute. You're right. I mean, this is better numbers.
Yeah.
This is better numbers. So
Except he can't do it.
Can't do it.
Because I'm past the front of him.
You could use the other guy.
You got to use the other one.
All right,
yeah.
so he was here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we advanced farther. So.
You could use that guy. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep.
No harm
Yep.
would be done.
Darn it. Needed a 2. 3 would have been great.
It's still a 6 to 4.
Yeah.
And you win ties.
Oh, true. That's true. I keep forgetting that.
Solid.
So
pushes
solid,
it back.
it's looking really good for you, but we could tie and go
We could
overtime.
yeah, exactly.
Because this can go either way.
That can go either way.
And it
You
kinda
have
has.
advantage here.
Yeah, which, eventually will pay off, supposedly.
Okay.
We will see.
Well, let's continue the trend because
5 to 2.
Oh, so you think that there's some
Yeah.
help in that? 5 to 2?
See, he lives.
Getting close. Getting closer.
Living is winning.
What goes next since the trend? 5 to 3? You superstitious people are crazy.
Oh, that guy-
He dies.
He didn't
dies.
make it.
didn't need that
So
one.
if I win here, he goes to you.
Oh.
If I win here, then you've got to kill him, and then we'll go overtime. And that's actually kind of likely.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go there.
Because it's likely for you to win
Nope,
here.
we didn't win.
Look at that.
Holding hands,
That's
tell
right.
ya.
You're getting jealous. Hey, just because you don't have a boyfriend.
6 to
Jeez.
5. 11. All right. See, now I'm
Okay, here's the finest. Here's what you've been saving your 1 for, Mario.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, so you're just a flat 6.
Yep.
And I'm a 5 down to a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Got him.
That's it. Did I even try? Nah, not so much.
Halfway.
There you go. So that's how you win against the Amorites, Mitch.
Oh,
Did you
all right.
pay attention?
I see.
Or you worried about the hand-holding stuff?
Are you not all right? You're not all right now.
I haven't won all year. I've lost all games all year round.
long. You've been losing.
Okay, so we'll just call this one a win for me. What was the score? Did I get 3 kills or 2 on you?
You got 3.
3? Okay. So it is a loss, 3 to 3G. Okay. So now, Mitch,
You got the fast spikes.
what army are you playing next, Mitch?
I'm new
These are
kingdom
your guys.
or old kingdom. I'm sorry, old to middle kingdom Hittites.
What number are they?
116. Arable 3. We're a little irritable.
Good luck.
We're a little irritable.
What aggression are you?
3.
I'm a 2.
I always get these angry people.
All I know is
Everybody around you is angry.
hey, I've never won a game where
With that-
the bottom
see?
didn't match the
Oh
top.
my. I'm just gonna roll cups.
Jeez, it's easily excitable.
Hey, it's your house.
Well, we're not using this.
Oh.
That's an eyesore. Hey, if I win, it's because
It's
now,
'cause of that.
I'm the most unsuperstitious person
Oh,
ever.
man.
I spit on superstition, but it's fun to get people going on it
There
because
you go.
people thrive by that. You football people, I gotta eat the same food I ate last time that my guys won.
Hey,
And
my guys are seated number 1.
yeah, whatever.
That's why I didn't wear pajamas today. We're here to fight, damn it. We're not sleeping anymore. Our troops don't respect
All I
us
know
with
is
our pajamas.
You've never worn a game. You've never won a game when you were wearing
I
pajamas.
guess. I was like...
What's your army consist of?
So I have a chariot general.
Right.
Another chariot.
Right? Light chariots, of course.
3, light chariots. 3 fast ox. 4 fast pike. 2 Saloy and a southward.
Oh. Maybe the fast pike is the secret to beating these guys.
It could be. It could be.
Or maybe it isn't.
And we'll find out.
Will we? Not if you roll a bunch of 1s for pips like
See?
you did in the past and didn't do any good.
Man.
We'll use more woods. I like using the Hamlet. He's cute.
You just know the women in there.
I just need to start naming it Akmakunha.
There we go.
You know.
You gotta put a...
I don't want no hocking on my bread. Okay.
in honor of the camel. The Lightfoot camel.
4. Hey, look, it goes in the same order. Well, this time, you ready for this?
Ooh.
Well, it's laid out by a drunk on Sunday. That's why it's off at a little bit of an angle.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is the carpet they wipe their ass on. We're going to have that out towards the, towards
downwind. Put it downwind. On the other side of the house, put it downwind.
Wait, what if the house is made of dung?
Ooh. I'm going to be over at the neighbors again. They have a real house.
5. I get to pick the quarter. Let's put it over here.
You sure? That's
You
where
sure
you
you want it there?
Yeah, you sure?
No, you're right. It's over here.
It's a new year.
Okay.
It's a new year.
And the road? Because we're road warriors.
Ooh.
1. It's got to go through here. Oh, it's got to go to the village.
It's gotta go. Where's all the women?
I'm telling you, you should get a good look at them before
Well,
you ask for
I
it.
think I'll be on that side, so we can get
Will
a
you?
good look at them. Yeah. We'll have the women next to us.
Remember, in this time period,
Chew more,
it's the men that wear the skirts.
Yeah, yeah. This is our shoe factory where they chew it up.
If you guys don't know what that's in reference to, you should have watched the season
right.
1 of the Amorites.
Season 1, am I right?
Amorite?
I'm getting better.
Well, let's see if you can win a game this year.
Yeah, let's see what happens. See what happens.
So how does the hamlet now?
So the hamlet is it
Rope
behaves
going.
like a field within season,
But it blocks line of sight.
but it blocks line of
Blocks
sight
line
like
of sight.
woods.
But it's no detriment for loss or occupied
No,
by enemy.
correct.
Yeah.
And you can group. Oddly enough, you could group move through it like a field.
So the only advantage you have, you can deploy into it.
Yeah,
No,
you can.
no, you can move through it.
Yeah.
If he's got it off to the side, but if it was like right
Normally
here,
for a BUA.
Yeah, I can deploy in it.
Okay.
I can deploy in it like a BUA. I think I can.
Yes, I'm pretty.
I'm
sure
not
you
going
can.
to, but you
if
know.
it was in here.
Oh, you're saying
there.
I could put a guy there?
Yeah, you could.
No.
Well, I'm not
Yes.
going to. So
Right, but you could.
No, you could.
I don't know.
It has
We'd
to
have
be- It has to be in here.
But if it was a city,
Then you'd have. You can if it was a city.
right? I
Okay.
think I still can. I'm not going to look it up. I'm not going to. Mitch,
Yeah,
I'm not going to put a guy in.
I know,
there,
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's too.
I don't think you can in here.
Now, if it was 2 days ago when I was drinking scotch every 3 hours, maybe.
The only thing they say in there is like forts you have to put somebody in,
Right.
and cities is you may put somebody in.
Okay.
But
then,
hamlets-
but then it counts as your camp. Right?
You'd have to look it up.
If you say it,
You'd
you
have to
can.
look it up.
This doesn't. You double check it. But
I didn't come here to look things up today.
All right. Well, while you guys play and set
Yep.
up,
There you
I
go.
will look it up.
you can.
Okay.
That's the advantage of having a third wheel here.
What, you can get 3 flat tires and just you got a unicycle? What? Okay. Okay.
All right.
The fast blades.
You sure that's where you want them? They're better in the woods.
Is that funny or something?
They're better in the woods.
Is it funny? Am I making you laugh?
Do a column in the woods.
Hey, there's a time and place for everything.
Go to Grandma's house.
Whose house?
Grandma.
The city can and Ford must be.
Yep. The only way you could put somebody in a hamlet is if it was in your setup zone. It's a cheap.
Yeah, let's put this guy
It's
here.
a cheap village.
But you don't get as much tax revenue from it.
Yeah.
What?
They only have like 10% of the people of the big city that live across the stream.
He's lined up perfectly behind him.
Aha!
Okay? Okay. Fast auxiliary, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade. Solid horde, light chariot, general, Tusaloy. And yes, this fast blade is ever so slightly in the woods.
Oh! Look at that guy.
Your favorite adjective? Rutabaga.
Oh.
Canadian rutabaga. Sorry about that.
So, right.
Okay. So your hamlet could actually be further. It could be anywhere on the board. It could be in the middle.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be within.
You
Well, it
sure?
can't be.
It's got to be within 6 of 2
No.
edges.
No, it doesn't.
It's a hamlet.
Well, that's where it's going to be.
Except that all of a city or fort must be within 6 base widths of 2 battlefield edges. But the
So a
other
hamlet is not considered a
city,
city.
it is not. So a hamlet.
Well, that's interesting.
A hamlet, and
It's interesting.
it says
So
basically.
you can place a hamlet the same way you can woods.
Yes.
And can it come within a base width of another terrain feature?
It is a linear terrain feature, so yes.
Okay, well that's interesting. Well, we're going to have to do something wacky like that. You sure?
Edifices can too, yes.
Yeah.
No, we didn't bring the dragon eggs.
Oh, that's
play
it.
that army.
I am done gaming this year. Go get the dragon eggs.
You haven't fought the Irish all year.
Yeah. Regular chariot, general, light chariot, fast pike, fast ox, fast pike, slowy, solid horde, fast ox.
Okay, here we go. 4.
What is the number?
Okay, we're going to move this guy all by himself because he's in the woods for one. Then we're going to do another one like that, and then another one, and then another one. So this is 1, 2. Leave him there. And then this is 3 and 4. You're up.
All right. Bing. Oh.
That's ping as opposed to fa-ting.
6 is the number. 7 is roared.
Guys are so quiet as you make your shh.
Oh, I gotta redo my move now.
If there's less noise,
This isn't a chess match.
no.
Yeah.
If there's less noise, the video file is actually smaller in
Really?
size, so it compresses faster.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? It would make sense.
Roar. 1, 2.
It would make sense to those that are not. Those of us that are not electronically.
Tech savvy.
Yeah. If you guys are going to change technology every 2 years, I'm not interested in how it works.
So by the bare minimum, they should be threatened.
Just did the advances in technology.
They should be
Just saw
threatened.
something today that after the 4th of January, when is that? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All Blackberries won't work anymore.
Really?
Now, I had a Blackberry in over a decade. How do you have a phone that old and it still worked to begin with?
1, 2,
Or hold the charge.
3.
Somewhere at home, I still have a Palm Pilot.
A who?
Palm Pilot.
Oh, okay. The pre-Blackberry.
Yeah. Well, no, they weren't pre-BlackBerry.
No?
They're similar systems.
Okay. Do they have a rollerball on them too?
No.
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 You still have your old StarTAC phone? Did you have one of those?
No.
That was a great phone.
So I am going to caca this guy.
You're going to cockeye him.
So if those guys run, they have to stop.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
You sure that's what happens?
3.
We came across it last time and it wasn't what we thought.
Oh, they line up and run through them?
I don't remember. We'll have
They
to look it
line
up
up
again.
and run through them.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
It's not what we thought.
If they've got the movement to make it through.
2.
If they don't have the movement to make it through, then they stop.
How far will you go next turn? You'd be there.
No, you're assuming I move forward.
5, 6.
Oh.
Okay. No shooting.
Fruity moves. Pips. 3.
Oops. Linear train features not VUAs. Sorry. I misspoke. They're placed like...
You guys can
any other
email Marty
area
directly
features.
at
Yeah.
Marty.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed the second line. They're placed like other area features, except that all of a city or fort must be within 6 base widths of 2 edges. So, yeah,
So you place them just like woods.
you place them just like woods.
That's interesting. So we see, that's the thing about playing conservatively. We could always have placed them like we've always placed them.
Right.
We're allowed to be crazy and more liberal though about them.
Right.
Okay, that's cool.
It could be in the center of the board. Well, almost. Still within 1 quarter. But you could be fighting over the hamlet.
Be fighting over the hamlet in the middle of the board. That's kind of nice. I just like using them because it's just they're nice looking, you know.
Yeah.
3. 1.
Protecting the little people, are you?
This guy is a what?
Fast ox.
One, 2.
Is that a horde?
Yeah. I too have people that we got out of the village.
Yeah.
Village people.
So Tony's not going to go for the disruption.
They're people just like us.
It's another one. Can't keep moving forward. Weird things happen.
Very weird.
Weirdisms happen.
Weird.
Okay. And he's not lined up with either one of the two. There he is.
Oh.
Okay, you're up.
He's a drunk driver.
Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, 3
Back
off.
with the ones.
What are those guys doing
What are
over
we
there?
doing? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so those two guys were locked down. So they're not going anywhere right now.
We do one check on one thing. Okay, we're good.
So let's move up the pikes.
Was that place busy this morning?
No, we walked right in.
You get the feeling that a lot of people are working today?
Yes. My wife is.
Yeah. Some people are.
Might be changing diapers. She do that or she delegates?
She had four or five patients on her schedule this morning.
Mm.
For those in viewership land, my wife is a nurse practitioner.
Because Marty's
The
retired.
ones that do the real work.
Yeah, the ones that do
Oh,
the room.
did I say that? I believe it.
Okay.
You did a good job.
There it is. There's my one.
Well, I don't know if your wife's worth a shit. I'm just, so I'm covered. But I'm just saying nurse practitioners. I prefer nurse practitioners to the MD.
She is very good. She's highly respected.
No shootings, right?
No shootings.
All right.
Oh,
Aha!
you
Aha!
Oh, you guys are...
Everybody's getting cautious. Like,
Cautious,
wait, they're over there.
yeah.
No,
Nope.
blab. We better wait.
Those guys got sharp sticks. We don't want to go near them.
At least we know the hordes aren't.
Did you
moving.
say they taste like sharp sticks? Those guys look like they taste like sharp sticks.
They're the
What?
worst.
Those guys
sticks.
have sharp sticks.
Oh, I hope so.
I think Tony needs his hearing checked.
It's a
Huh?
pinky pokey.
I'm certified deaf. Absolutely.
Oh, here.
I can't.
Your horns aren't moving.
I can't. They're not. Not legally, they're not.
Why don't you slam those fast blades into those ox?
What ox?
Back here.
Yeah.
What's in the middle over there? By the chariots.
Here?
No. That block, right? Your block.
This
These
is
are
fast pike.
Fast pike.
Can't you
Yeah.
tell they have really small spears?
Yeah.
That's why they're fast pike.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use these two stands?
Because you used them. And I need 4.
And they won.
He doesn't
These
want
are-
to win with them.
These are my Hittites.
He's always looking for excuses.
Hittites.
These are the Hittites. The old.
The Hitlerites.
I guess they're early. They're not the old. Early.
All right, are these
middle.
guys locked down?
Yeah.
They're not.
No, this guy overlaps.
There may be some lockdown here, but
He's like those two down.
you sure?
Mhm.
Doesn't look like he's got this guy locked down at all. I just moved where they were.
I thought he did.
Nope. This guy's free to be. Crap. I might be tempted to do something risque with him.
Woo.
Go for it.
Well, that would be a 5 to 6.
It's just a game.
And you'll pop.
It's just a game.
Yeah, but I want to make sure he doesn't win against these guys.
Oh.
Well, that's the trend going. I don't want to break the trend.
Oh.
Well, let's look at this first, because I may not be able to contact them at all. Well, I can't contact them all. Because I can't fit in here. Oh, maybe I can.
Oh, no, because he just got moved back.
Looks open to me.
Okay.
But very risky.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Well, risky's fun. People want to see that. They don't want to see this dancing candy ass around.
We'll adjust them after we do it. It's a 6 to 5.
Well,
Okay.
they're going to turn anyways.
6 to 5.
Yeah!
I'm good. It'll be a lock if anything. Nope, push you.
Everybody in the group comes, so it should be 20 back here. That's your trap.
Yep.
Now roll that 1. It's still bad, even if you roll a 1.
Yep. It's not a 1.
Hey, maybe you'll win a game today.
Woo. There's 1.
Well, did you win all the other games in the first video?
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't watch all of them. I didn't actually fall asleep. I just had other things I needed to do.
He closed it up pretty... All except one battle was pretty even. You look on paper, the battles were pretty... Other than that, my army happened to have an advantage.
Right.
I think most people would agree with. But he closed it up. Like I said, only one game was just like not even worth watching.
Right.
You know. But he rolled really poor. He had...
Is that the third game? Seemed like that one went
It
fast.
seems like that. So you only watch the fast ones.
Well, like I said, I watched the first 2, and then I kind of fast forward and saw. Then the third one went like, wait.
One battle went really fast.
Yeah, it went really fast, and I didn't.
But the other ones were, they were interesting. They were. What's the phrase I love to use, but I can never remember what it is. It's. Oh, poop. Drink.
Competitive?
No, it's asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical.
They were asymmetrical.
Okay. That's what we're going to do.
Which are the best games because, anybody can march 2 forces against each other, slam into them.
That's what we're going to do. That's
Okay.
the 3.
You done?
Yep. So
you're going to kill a blade
6 to 4.
Here?
Yep. Got him.
Yep. He didn't even put up a chance. He didn't put up a fight. I gotta try it. That stuff's fun.
Okay. Your turn.
I've been drinking for a week, so.
Oh.
Now you've disrupted.
With no side effects.
You've broken up his army.
Uh-oh.
Mission accomplished.
You're all over the place. Looks like ants running everywhere.
Just add your pants.
Aha!
Well, did you add a threat zone to these guys? Yes. So I could run this guy into there.
Yes.
Good.
He won't give you a negative, but
he won't give me a negative.
But he will kill you.
But then I could. Did you
No,
lock
I
this
did
guy
lock
down?
those guys
He's
down.
locked
I
down. Oh, so you're
locked
scared
them.
now.
I knew that was coming.
So now you're scared.
I knew you were drooling like, oh, 2 kills with 1?
It's possible.
Goes for it every time.
I just did it because it was exciting. Besides, you got to win a game. I mean, people are going to not say, "Oh, Mitch again. He's just going to lose."
But I'll start the year out with
I did it for
winning
you.
and winning. If
I did it for you. You're going to give people false
You'll
hopes.
have a losing year. Tony is such a loser this year.
He's just demonstrating what not to do.
Yeah. Don't do this, folks.
Don't do this, folks.
That's right.
This is the. Am I right? Nope.
Am I right? Not this year, pal.
Not in this battle.
Not this year, pal.
We feel sick. We're getting better.
Well, if I go and move this guy here, he'd be like this. But I want to move these guys far enough that they can block your clown coming over here and closing the door.
Oh, they're back.
Again with the clowns. You're scared again.
They're back.
Okay. Do we have command and control issues?
No.
This is 6. Well, you know. I think that guy's going to cost double. An extra.
It
I
goes
think so.
8. What's that stick?
6? No, it's 5. Never mind.
The only guy that costs you double is you move that guy separate.
You mean the additional?
Yeah.
It just happens to be double because it costs 1. All right, well, let's do that. Let's do this guy here. Okay?
Nope. Gah.
Front corner to front corner, please.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gah.
Drink.
Turn upside down. Cock your head.
I thought I taught you better.
Gah.
I can't see it from my vantage point. Okay.
I'm blind.
So we're going to go to here, which is 2 forward. And then we're going to cockeye ourselves, whatever that means. Is that good for you?
Ooh.
Yeah. That's cute. If I move him forward, that only makes the situation worse.
Ooh.
What I can do, if he's locked down by him, I can move towards contacting him.
Turn to face. In place.
But I can't move farther away from him, which means this edge here, some part of my front edge is going to have to be there or closer to him.
Right.
Okay. So you see where this line is straight across the front? I'm going to make this corner go there. Okay. And then I'm going to move up a little bit more. And I'm going to move towards making contact with you and lock his ass down in the process. So, this guy's got all 3 of these guys locked down. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. He's locked down, correct?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Put the general in the hole.
One, 2, 3. I can move the horde. Let's mark where he is. Four, 5.
Okay.
Don't lose, Tony.
3 to 5.
Well, I get 2 chances to lose.
Boom. Nope. We just sit there.
He sits there. Yep.
All right.
Roll that 1.
Let's make a game. Yeah. We can do all kinds of
A game of it?
stuff. Oh,
You are, you ahead? I
it's
don't know
a,
that happened in any of the battles.
it's a game. So he pulls you over ever so slightly, right? Because when they go in,
Correct.
so now he should be good.
Sure.
Where's Mitch's general?
This guy,
Right there?
that guy.
The guy with all the gold. The gold digger.
So this guy
Mm-hmm.
is going to go into combat here and makes his best attempt. You going to
Okay.
fight as a -1 or slide over?
If I fight as a -1, I'll be a 1, you'll be a 4. If I slide over, it'll be a 2 to 4. But I'll leave this guy free. And he's within 4, correct? He was. So I'm going to stay right there.
Okey-doke. So that's
Buys your turn. There's a time not to slide over.
Yeah.
Now what are you going to do?
And then... So it's 2.
Oh, I think I'm needed over here.
3. 4.
Where's your camp?
Oh shit. Right there.
Okay.
5.
It just got excavated.
Yeah. Wow. There's a
Oh,
camp.
I guess I'll head towards it.
You couldn't see it.
You know that's not my play to go
Yeah.
after a camp.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like here, well, I guess we'll fight your camp.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not my play.
That's not where it was.
That's-
It was hidden by the sandstorm.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Always a friendly game.
3, 4. He's locked down by the bare minimum.
He is.
But he could turn the face, correct?
He could. Mm-hmm. How many you got left?
His corner's hung over in it,
Yeah.
so he can't really go.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
He can't
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Are you... 1, 2.
Unless, what I could do, though, is...
Yeah.
I don't really
We
have
could
anything
back-
else
we
to
could
do.
back up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the 6.
Shootings. That was fun.
So a 4 to 1.
That's correct. Ha 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 ha! There they stay.
Wow.
Now, I slide
you-
over.
now you-
I slide over.
Now you slide over.
Is it immediately or at the end of the turn? It doesn't really matter because there's no other combat there. I think it's immediately.
All right.
Last page. Last page. I don't know where things are. I know where they're not.
Recoiling.
Well, by the end of the turn, they're going to slide over.
I think so.
No matter what.
I think so. It's not there. that was from a pursuit.
You might as well just go ahead and do it, because nothing's going to... We're done over there anyways.
I think it is. I didn't bring my rules, did I? Of course not.
They're going to slide over.
We'll give Marty some
somewhere.
chance to look it up. Yeah, I think that's the
6
case.
to 5. Ooh. No, missed it by... If I would have rolled a 6, I would have killed him. And 3 to 5.
Here?
Yep. Oh, I live.
So do you.
All right, your turn. Well, they're going to slide, no matter what now.
So it should be... Go back 1 to conforming.
Yeah, it's got to be in conform.
Well, I don't know what it is. We're going to play that he comes over.
He's got to.
He doesn't have to. But I think
At
that
the
that's
end,
what it
they-
is.
I'm
But I
pretty
want to
sure-
spend an hour looking for it. And it doesn't really matter. And it's fair enough.
Yeah.
If you pursued, that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
So,
Look. Yeah, it would be just like the.
I'm
yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys want to play, it's an agreement. We both agreed.
Yeah.
So,
And it's your turn.
now, if we find out later that was incorrect, well, in the next battle we play,
Yeah.
we'll play it that way.
We'll know.
Okay, Pips. This isn't the arguing channel.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
But there's no music while we play. Oh, sorry, folks.
Wow. Okay. Nope. I unwittingly locked this guy down by turning the corner that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. It won't be the same. It won't be the first mistake I made. It isn't. Can this guy... I don't think he can. He can get his front can get to about here. If I place him here. Which should be enough to lock you down. But not enough to he's still going to have a minus on that guy. Well. Poot.
Elements contacted this bound by enemy or whose front edge is still in contact when combat ends automatically conform.
Combat ends.
Yeah.
Okay, you automatically conform.
Yeah.
Yeah. When combat ends, okay.
What was that? What section was that?
It's in moving into contact with enemy. It's the last line of the first paragraph.
Okay. I swear I need to get a copy of it and highlight it. But if I
Highlight it.
did that, I would have highlighted everything. Would be highlighted. There wouldn't be anything unhighlighted. You know. Good.
It's the really interesting things that need to be highlighted,
Yeah.
like the fact that Mitch's camp followers could come out of the camp and hit you in the flank.
Out of the lion's butt. Oh, God. See how far you gonna try and move those two?
Yeah, I think I'm too far.
Well, it might cost 2.
Yeah, it's going to cost an extra one. I got no winners here. I got no winners. I could turn both of these guys up. I'd be a 3. You'd be a 6 down to a 5. I could get you down to a 4 and be locked down with this guy forever and a day. But that's going to cost 2 pips. Another one to move the guy forward. And then if I'm here, if my general is, say, around in this zone... No, I gotta do something because these guys are blocked. So he's got to go here. He's got to. Or, these guys are meat. Maybe I should bait you and come in here and take you out. But, nah, you can't play... You shouldn't play that way. So that's 1. That leaves me 2.
You got to put the sloy where they can take advantage in future turns.
Yeah, fat chance.
I don't know, one way off there on the flank would be nice.
All right, let me have a drink.
A lot of drinking going on.
A lot of drinking going on.
Yeah.
You got used to it on the cruise.
Old
Now you
habits
just
are
have-
hard to break,
Yeah.
folks. He says it's tea, but it's really Jack and...
Jack and tea. It's a Long Island.
Hey.
No sweet tea on the cruise ship.
What?
You know that? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do okay on that.
Man,
I know.
I'd have to take seawater and...
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow, I got no winners. So, let's see. I've got 2 left. No,
No,
I've got 3 left. This is going to cost 2 to move these guys.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Give you something to think about.
thought over.
Camp
Now you got one
Camp
left.
in sight.
Now you got 1 left.
Now I got 1 left.
Is the blade out here on this flank?
Yeah.
But he's locked down by him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not where
What an odd game.
Uh-huh.
Not where
Let's start here.
6 to 5.
Yep. I'm a 9.
Push up.
Chickadee, chickadee. Here,
For the
I'm a
2.
2, you're a 4.
7. 8. Wow.
Back it up.
Wow.
And they advance 40. They advance against
Everybody.
Everybody.
Even the Saloy.
Even elephants?
Even Saloy.
Even elephants.
They can't
Everybody.
even- Those
This
guys
guy
threw
here.
rocks at us. We're going to kill them.
Oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
you get put... Oh. Running out of real estate.
Yep.
It's not the turn.
That's it, right?
Have that happen.
Roll that one.
Let's hope we got big numbers to do stuff, and we do.
That's so 4 is big numbers for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to see where you
4, 5, 6 is big.
So this guy's going to slide out and then come up, staying out of that threat zone.
Okay. Oh, now you want to bring those little rock throwing Palestinian rock throwers.
This guy's going to go here.
Mm-hmm. That's not a guaranteed winner, but that is. Well, nothing's guaranteed. But I feel pretty good about that. That's a 6-4 right there.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
My Saloy, yeah. That was no guarantee. Rolled 6s at the right time.
If he wins here and kills this guy, something really interesting is going to happen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Just
going
to... Don't steal the thunder. People are watching. People are like, what's going to happen? Tune in, folks, to next week.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
He knows what's going to happen. You should know what's going to happen.
I know.
But you don't play very often.
Yeah, I don't see it very often.
You know what the problem is you live in the wrong place.
No, you guys live in the wrong place.
What? Like there's no nurse jobs here in town. That's all we have. Nurse jobs and football coaches. Oh wait, that one got filled, didn't it?
Yeah. All right, so I got one left.
Tony, you could be working at the Cape.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You could be working at the Cape. You could be doing logistics.
I got enough of a tan.
No.
If I'm leaving town, I'm not doing the same thing. I'm not doing the same thing, no.
All right.
I don't need a tan, man. I'm more of a tan than I ever had.
So I got one left.
Yes.
So if I wheel...
If
So if
it
I wheel enough, does that line look like it's lined up with that? And then they would move together and then hit.
No, it's a little bit forward, but you would just conform to me.
Well, I'm going as a group.
Okay, it's okay. You can move as a group
you
and then you slide over. No, because I'm a group.
You're a group, yeah.
You can hit them. You can do that. You can end up being here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
trying to do. Yep.
Yeah. That's my 4.
Okay. We'll turn to face. Made you do something with those guys.
Aha! Well, now that that's going on, they're feeling emboldened.
Let's see if you can win a game.
Let's see them emboldened.
You got some advantages. I'm not even talking about that one, although you have an advantage.
Let's see what kind of leader I got.
Okay, he's an overlap.
4-0.
Let's see how many.
Hey!
Let's see how many guys are in that horde
Unless
stand.
you roll a 6.
Not very many. Okay, he doesn't count. I mean, he counts, but he doesn't count. This guy's like, what?
Hey,
what happened?
Where'd all the people
Where'd
go?
my friends go?
Where'd the people go?
More like, where'd all the slaves go? These guys.
Let's go with 6-4. Got that guy. I gotta go up.
Okay.
Let's go with 3-2.
Well, that one I shouldn't die from.
Oh, wow. Unless you roll 1. Or 2.
Was that the same die you were switching last week? No.
Yeah. You did. Oh, wow.
Well, I wasn't expecting to die there.
And a 3-4
Let's
for
see
the
if you
win.
can do it.
3-4 for the win. I don't know. What do you got?
Locked.
Locked, and I'm solid. You're dead.
Yeah. So we still get to see it.
You still get to see it.
Okay, so I die.
Pay attention, folks.
And you're going to advance. And then you form up as if you move. So it'll be like this. And no, I wouldn't turn to face. Not until the movement phase.
Not until movement phase.
Not until the movement phase.
Wow.
I'm undefeated this year.
I
haven't won a game. That's what it is.
You're defeated this year.
Okay.
So the score is 0.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
I
had some pips.
All right.
That's what happens when you get pips.
4 plus horde.
That guy. Hold it. Don't move that. Don't move that. Okay. So he's in a threat zone.
What are we talking about?
He wasn't.
I know.
He killed the guy.
Tony's guy is in a threat zone.
Yeah. This guy, yeah.
So he can back up, right? You can go straight.
So what we played last time,
right?
It's in the other video. I think it came up.
Yeah.
I think we played that he could, but it's not necessarily clear.
I'm pretty sure it is. If you're moving to your own rear, or does he have to turn to face first?
He's got to
In
have.
the old
He's
days,
got to have. I don't know.
In the old days, like 1-1.
Let's be glad it didn't happen.
They would turn to face and then move away.
Hey, I didn't get up off a cruise ship to read rules. That's all I'm saying. I obviously came to lose games.
All right. So your homework in Videoland is to figure out.
Are they able to go like this, or do they got to do this?
Or do they have to do that?
But they do that, then they're in combat.
Right.
So unless they can do
I think
this.
I think so. The options I think are they're either allowed to move, obviously with the same restrictions if they were like this.
Right.
Okay. Or they don't have to move, and at the end of movement, if you don't move them at the end of movement, this is going to happen.
Yeah,
but the question is, are they allowed to move?
Right.
You know, which. Okay. Last battle. What are you? Last battle for Marty, right? You guys.
Yes.
You guys are swap hitting.
He's
What do you guys call it? Spit swapping? What?
Yeah.
Switch hitting. Switch hitting. Okay.
So it's 117A HYK.
So there's a chance I could come out 50-50.
What? Hyksos.
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 Littoral.
Littoral.
Littoral 2.
Well, last time I had Littoral, I
know.
lost terrain.
I know.
What's the regression?
We haven't won
Regression
train
is
yet.
2.
Got
Two.
Block.
Wow.
What? It happens all the time. So if I roll a 1, it's a lock again. Nope.
Nope. It's Littoral.
Littoral! Ah! Oh, good.
There you go.
I wonder if I'll forget to set up camp. A camp. I don't know if I've done. I'm sure I've done it before.
Hold on. Oh, I didn't bring my Littoral with me.
No, Mitch has a sexy one.
Yeah, I gave him.
Yeah, Mitch's looks good.
So remember, you get 4 blade,
Yeah, Mitch's looks
3
good.
fast stock, 2 Saloy, forward, and slow ox.
Oh, that's the beach.
There you go.
That's the beach side.
Yeah. Well, the muddier side should be, hey, you slackers, get off here. All right.
Yeah, I had the right camp for you and everything.
Well, the good news, I'm getting my ass whooped really quick, so we don't have a really big
All
video.
right. So what else do I have? I forget. I need marsh.
Need some marsh?
I need marsh.
Small or big?
Small. Small to medium.
Small to middling.
Take a pick.
This one. And then, actually, give me 2.
That's the next smallest one I got.
Okay, that's fine. And a road.
You want Tony's
Sexy Road.
Tony's Sexy Road.
sexy.
All right. First march. 6. Is that my choice, huh?
No, my choice.
Your
Tracker.
choice.
Yeah, tracker.
Yes.
5 is defender.
5 is defender. Okay.
So confused.
What's your force consist of?
I have
Light Cherry General.
Light Cherry General.
That seems like a trend, common trend.
4 fast blades.
Oh.
Solid ox.
Solid ox. Horde.
Solid.
Solid horde. Yeah. 3 ox.
Yep.
And 2 soy.
Uh-huh. All right. So your base edge will not be this one. Can't be.
Right.
And I won't let it be mine. No, I can deal with it. It just becomes a really weird game.
Yeah.
I tried to talk Luke into giving it to him, and he wouldn't. I spooked him. Last time he played, I spooked him into doing that. I'll come out of the woodwork. Okay, so with that said, I won't be here. There's no way I'll be there. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to want to be here. So with that said, let's put that marsh in that quarter.
In this quarter.
Yeah. But not like that.
I don't like that.
Okay. 4.
4.
There.
4. There. And the road. So it's going to run through that quarter?
Yep.
Can it cross through more than one?
No. Can it run through a marsh?
It doesn't say it can.
You sure?
Yeah. You
I've
can go
never
through
seen
any-
somebody do it.
Okay, well, we'll try it with that.
Well, people got to get through marshes somehow.
But nobody has to build a damn road through it. Yeah, it actually looks better that way. Yeah. Just snap it. It'll lay flat.
Hey, look at Plains.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Look at Plains. Look at Plains Prairie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no kidding.
Where are you going to be?
Well, let's look at the setup area and knickknacks.
Yeah, they're there.
Let's see what the... Well, it's going to be... They're going to be in the same place regardless of what side I'm at. So, do I want to be here fighting into that morass? Or do I want to be here fighting out of it? And then you have free reign. I want to be here.
Okay.
Okay? I'll leave these out. So, your camp first.
I camp first. I will sit up behind the marsh
Okay.
here.
I will put my camp here, so if you come out of the water, you have the longest amount of area to traverse. Well, you know, somebody may be new at this. They're like, well, why'd you put it all the way over there? Well, there you go.
Because his guys would be tired.
Yeah. Okay. And then you get to decide if you have a landing force.
I'm going with you.
So my slowest troops are the solid ox and the horde.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have no terrain to deploy into. It's one of my favorite tactics is to
Scare people.
have some terrain, a marsh over here, come out of the... I used to love doing that. My Carthaginians.
What happened?
They changed the rules.
Have you played a series of battles of the Carthaginians with you piloting the Carthaginians yet?
No.
We should do that some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll see how much you like the Carthaginians after that.
I love the Carthaginians. They're Swiss Army knife.
Send the Numidians against them first.
Except they have...
Ha
How about you?
I fought that battle a lot.
Damn Numidians.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't really have that much of a deployment issue. We'll hold the slow troops. We'll let them get a little advancement.
Okay.
All right.
No, the terrain's not that bad.
No.
I just didn't need to set up there and you be able to land on me
Right.
also.
Right.
It's like... Those are all fast blade?
These are all fast blade.
Aha.
Finally, somebody trained some of their people with fast blades.
So my fast blade haven't fought very well these last two battles. Or everybody's like, oh, don't worry about them. They don't even have shirts. Just swing. Just swing against them.
Let that be a lesson, folks. Don't go on a cruise and come back to... And also, don't wear pajamas to the battlefield either. Everybody won't take you serious.
That's right. Well, you've never won a battle wearing pajamas. Just saying.
Just saying.
So
far, so good. No pajamas, no losses.
You still only have one horse, right?
well, two.
Two?
Yeah, but it's on a chariot.
Oh,
but they're both pulling the same chariot.
Okay.
Yeah.
A one-horse chariot. Slow.
All right. Boy, I can't believe.
So you have a landing force that consists of a solid horde and a solid ox.
Correct.
And then who's everybody else in the army for the people watching?
Saloy, Saloy. Ox, ox. Fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade. Ox.
So this one, and this one are also fast ox.
Fast ox.
Okay. All right, let's set up these dudes. Marty's not scared of clowns. There's no point in calling them clowns.
You will be, Marty. You will be.
Why are people scared of clowns? Because of that It movie, or other reasons?
Other reasons.
Other reasons? Why? What's the other reason? Afraid of the little flower that squirts on you or something?
You know?
or the horn. Maybe people are no horn.
They're afraid of shoes so big they can step on both of their feet at the same time and you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you never had one foot come down on both.
I think the makeup throws kids.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. That's only a theory, though.
I think people like men with makeup these days. No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Cricket.
Of course, now I've deployed these. I can group move ox through bad going through marsh, right?
No, it has to be Saloy.
It has to be Saloy? Great. Okay. I hosed myself.
Jeez, you haven't even rolled a die. Well, you've rolled a few dice.
These guys.
Where do we want these guys?
I'm going to hose myself. Hose myself.
Hose yourself off.
A little less.
Hose yourself off, you hoser.
Can't overlap.
Oh, 3 wide over here. Easy. Fine, you go over here then. I clip
Yeah.
and get excited. Okay. All right, that's it. We got solid horde, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, light chariot, general, fast auxilia, Saloy.
Okay.
All right.
Now I move first.
You will place your
I place my guys.
right, and then you will roll for pips.
Okay. Hey, let's have fun.
Absolutely.
Let's have fun.
Roll that one. There you go.
There we go.
Thought you were going to have fun.
We are. We are. We
So will you use all of your pips on the landing force?
Nah, I will not. We'll just charge.
Yeah. Or whatever Hyksos
Yeah.
screaming sounds like.
I can't even whip him.
Wee, 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 wee.
That's the Asian one. That's the Asian one.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Asia. The
Yeah.
Middle East is Asia.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Tony, bring it.
That's the first wee, 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 wee
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah.
Hey!
Boy, we are unsure about our deployment here, aren't we?
We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you could turn one to face.
I could turn them both. I mean, I can wheel them.
You could wheel them.
For the first turn.
I'm going to get up and eat these guys.
Yep. You know it.
I know your plan.
Good. Why don't you tell me what it is?
They're only ox in the.
Within 3? No, we're out. Okay.
They're just ox in the marsh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't
Ox,
suffer.
ox in the
negatives.
marsh.
They don't suffer.
That'll be my one.
He's got this, massive amount of light troops, and I have 2 juicy Saloy over here that he's just wants to munch.
Remember, march doesn't block line of sight, so you can take your general.
Mm.
How about you?
Hey.
Wee, wee.
All right, so this is. Oops. I'll move him up, Tony.
Straight.
Straight.
Okay.
2.
Cost 2.
That costs 2.
Possibly 3.
Unless you move your general.
Well,
Move your general.
I'll move my general.
Then you're up to 3.
Yeah.
That was
It's going to cost 3. You might as well get a free move with the general.
Exactly.
Shootings. What's done? Pips. 5.
Oh, darn. It's just a horde. Doesn't count anything.
Oh, this guy. But I didn't do. My blade didn't do a good job killing Auxilia last game.
No,
so
they didn't.
It's not a sure thing.
And those are solid Auxilia.
Mitch's favorite.
Solid.
Aren't they your favorite?
Yeah.
He hates solid Auxilia, and I hate solid Warband.
And I think you can get more.
I don't hate them. They just, I had the least amount of confidence with those guys. Let's put it that way. I don't hate any of the troop types. Just it's like, okay, you got one troop. Who you want to pick? Who's the last guy you're going to leave on the bench? That guy. It's one of those things. And it's because of mounted. They just can't handle mounted.
Yeah.
They're slow.
Paraplegic when it comes to mounted. Let's get crazy. What am I going to do? Lose another game? I got a trend going. That's 1.
Well, we're going to be that way, are you?
Oh, that's just rude. Perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
That's 2. Three. We go back. Just wheeling them. 4 or 5. Might as well do it now while I got pips. That's 2. Okay. No shooting. You're up.
3. 3 seems to be the number for me.
Mm-hmm. I'll happily take 3 pips every
I
time.
would too. Anything but 1.
Sometimes even getting a guaranteed 2 would be worth it. Well, it wouldn't be worth it because the game wouldn't be worth playing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So definitely can hit him in the flank.
Careful, those guys have sicko swords.
Ooh.
It's 2. Marty, who's undefeated all year.
Ah.
That's
Great year for him right now.
You're only locking down the one guy, right?
Correct. Funny, rocking horse. They worship the rocking horse. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna go here.
Okay. Will he go with?
No, he's gonna stay put.
Okay. All right.
One combat.
One combat. I'm a 5 down to a 4.
And I'm a
You're
2.
3 down to a 2. Look.
Wow.
The blade just... They're sunburned. They burnt their nips.
I can't understand what he's saying. He's so drunk.
Unlike me last week. Hey, you gotta spray those things down, Nips.
Sometimes you just have to trust the gods.
Yeah, there it is.
Which ones? Ah, therein lies the
The
problem.
gods of the dice.
What is this, a mix of sea people and Philistines?
Yeah,
They're settled sea people, right?
They're settled sea peoples.
Right.
Yeah, it's before the integration of the sea peoples with the Syrians.
These are the guys that were stomped out by the Egyptians, New Kingdom, right? New Kingdom.
Yeah, I
stomped
mean
them
they
out.
conquered Egypt though.
Well, sometimes you got to have your back up against the wall to,
This
feel
is
like you need to fight
this is
somebody.
kind of before they adopted the chariot. This is the early army.
Well, I could do a lot of crazy things. I could slide him over into this death thing.
Yeah, do that. That'd be great.
But then I'm going to have to pull him here to pull him off. But then I'll be a 3 and you'll be a 2.
Ooh, pull me off, Tony. Pull me off.
Yeah, I know. But then the overlap won't matter because you'll be perfectly back corner to back corner with him unless I do that fight first and loot. Okay, too much.
Tony tends to overthink things.
I don't. All right.
You guys play every game like it's a tournament at
No,
Historicon.
it's fun to open the pores in your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't do drugs. What else are we supposed to do?
No drugs. You gotta just do this.
Hey, you gotta save your brain. What the hell for? To burn it out on this.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the interesting thing. If I move these guys forward, they're going to slide this way.
Yeah.
But I can move them individually and get him to fight him there. But I'm not going to have much of a recoil.
No, you're not.
I'm not going to have much of a recoil. And that's going to use 2 of my pips. I'll have 1 left over. I might be able to move one of these guys.
Sure?
Man, this is just like a lack of resources.
You sure you don't slide that way?
I do slide that way.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But if I move them individually, I can take him, and when he moves forward, go into combat with him with very little recoil.
No, because he's more in this guy's zone of control.
Doesn't matter.
Threat zone.
He's not when he moves forward. He's going to be in both of them equally. He's going to enter them both at the same time.
Equal. He's more in this one.
But it doesn't matter if I pay for them individually. So if I decide they're going to hit them both at the same time. But with a difference of 1, the way I've been playing today, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that just yet. We are going to go ahead.
Talk about superstitious.
It's not
The way I'm
superstitious.
playing today.
No, superstitious.
Marty's rolling good
Hey,
dice.
have I
today.
switched die? Have I switched the die? I don't know if you'll find a video of me switching dice.
I think to prove one that was really bad.
I think I may have taken your bad rolling die and whooped
used
somebody's ass with it.
Yes.
But no, I don't believe in none of that crap. Dice wants a day off. Screw you. You get to work harder now, pal. All your friends are sitting in the dice box having a dice orgy. Whatever the hell that is.
I've been rolling once.
We're definitely doing that for 1 pip. Definitely.
Okay, do that for 1 pip.
Okay. I'm not half a mind to bring that guy back there, but okay. 2 left.
My camp's open.
Yeah. It's way back there in the...
Along the seashore, where the seashells are.
Yeah. It's obviously low tide because it receded this whole way. You left a couple of spots there.
The tide pools.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, if you can drive a chariot down the beach, you can walk on the beach. Come on.
God, this is horrible. What a zoo, man.
I'm glad I gave you...
No, it's good. No, it's good. It's fun. No, it's good. What's boring is both of us hit each other like that. That's stupid. Nobody wants to see that.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I don't want to see that. That's just boring.
Well, that's what's fun when you have these fast-moving units. You
know? No, what makes it fun is these type of troop types, auxiliary and Soloi, because really low numbers are fun-ish. They're supposed to be fun.
But the slow guys, you see them coming from way off.
Yeah.
The fast guys are like, aha!
How's that go again?
Ha-ha!
I gotta move him. I gotta move him somewhere he's going to be useful, which is going to be somewhere in this zone here. How far can he go? Let's move him somewhere like this. Okay, if nothing else, just for command and control. 1 pip left. Let's rotate.
Oh boy, here comes a rotation.
I will match your funky angle.
Okay.
And we will move forward a little bit.
Match your funky angle. And
I'm too
raise you a funky chicken.
It's a new year. It's all funky.
That's right. Okay. No combats. It's on you.
Okay. Big money. That's big money. All right.
That's a bigly roll. Oh, we can't. That's not in vogue anymore. Okay, got it.
2-2 with a kill on you.
Mm-hmm.
Are we out of each other's Zoc here?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if we were right at it, then I wouldn't have had the space. There'd be only 20 there. Hey, easy there, Captain Earthquake.
Oops, sorry. Unstable beach.
All right. I think I like this.
Okay.
The question is...
That's winterish.
The question is, what do I do here? Because this guy is going to come in. I could...
Well, you've already killed one element.
That front corner cannot get beyond his, so I can't give him a -1. Then I start blocking my own recoil. That's the problem.
Everybody's got to be known for something.
Who needs recoil?
Further.
You mean threat zone him?
Threat zone him, yes. Threat zone him. That's 3.
Insult zone. I hate you. Oh yeah, I hate you. Oh.
Your mother. No, yours.
Mother, that's it. Get him.
This is just too much fun. We got to do this. 4-5.
Well, at least we get to roll some combats.
That's right.
And nothing may happen, but we got to roll some combats at least. Okay, we got 3.
All right. Let's go solid ox against the horde.
Okay, that's 3-3.
Lock?
They stay locked.
Nobody. Because they're both solid.
They're both solid, that's right.
Yep.
Solid as a rock.
And horde versus horde.
3-3.
No effect.
No effect.
No effect.
Whack, whack, whack.
And here.
2-2 with a quick kill on me. Uh-oh. Oh, well, you don't die.
I don't die. I just back up. Bump up against my sloy.
Not yet. You got a little bit of room.
I got a little bit of room. Okay.
A smidge.
Yep. Darn it. I was hoping to kill that guy.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't moved that, then he'd come over here and munch on him.
Exactly.
Unless that barely makes me in bad going and screws me again, but we'll see. Let's roll. Of course.
What's the one thing
Of
you
course.
want to do?
There is a God, and she hates me.
She fared me today.
Well, let's see.
It's because your camel legs are weak.
The camel leg on one.
Yeah.
It's the little one. He's been
Should have
abused.
put that camel down.
Yeah. Do you want any coffee or anything?
No, thank you. You know, I wonder if you could take that camel.
Oh, he's okay. You don't want to grab him and.
No, but once he does break.
Why you gotta be so negative?
Once he does break,
right?
Or if he did break,
right?
Let's say if he did.
Okay.
Could you make him modify it so that it looked like it was kneeling, like down on the ground?
It's not worth my time. I'd put a big rock there and hide it.
And hide it. Prop him up.
It'd be okay.
Rock holding up his middle.
I've got a couple of troops that I think one of these blades, the feet on this particular blade figure is extremely diminutive.
Yeah.
And a couple of them are loose. So if you can remember to move them, that's why I like the thicker bases, because there's a better chance you'll move it by the base.
By the base, yeah.
Than by the figure. So
right.
It's all good. Man. All right, let's look. We don't do anything there. This isn't a winning combination. Can't really do anything with him just yet. Moving here is not going to help. Well, I can't. Going to combat there, I guess I could run him off. But then you would have free reign.
Yes, indeed.
Turning this guy this way is not so bad. Or I can go 2-2 there, but the way I've been going, that's an advantage for you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy where he is helpful. I could also just take this guy and move him in this zone. I think we need to move him somewhere where he's going to be useful, since we're not really going to make any headway. Let's at least lock this guy down. Temporary measures. Let's lock them both down. Haha!
I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Oh, I can look.
It's a haha, no haha.
It's a haha.
Hey, the good news is we still have 2 combats that probably nothing will happen from.
Yeah.
You started with the ox. I'm going to start with this one first.
Okay.
3-3. Same effect. 3-3. Hey, I pushed you back.
Pushing me back.
You'll go back 20, and I'll advance the whole way. Okay. You're up.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful. So
redress these guys.
I can't. I could fit into the flank of the horde, but it really does nothing.
Right.
Because
it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. And I would have no recoil and die if I lost.
And you can't fit.
And I can't fit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I could go blade to blade and try and open up a hole there in the middle. I could take the ox against the sloy at 3-2. But again, I'm starting to run out of recoils by doing that. I can't go in there. That's a loser. That's a loser. I think the only place that I have an advantage is here. And I have a shot at killing you. So, all right.
3 combats.
3 combats. Let's go here.
Okay. So my 3, you're 2.
I'm an 8.
You killed me.
8-4.
Right?
Yep.
8. Yep. Wow.
Wow.
6-1s usually have that result. It looks like you still
Horde versus horde.
You still have an overlap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hordes are getting uppity.
Now they can make a beeline for the
camp.
Now they can gang rape that camel.
That camel will not outrun you. That thing can't even run, so you can run it down.
Well, the blades are locking each other down now, right?
No, but the horde can run down that little wimpy camel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I want to spend 2 pips every turn to do that?
Well, if you keep rolling 6s.
I'm just saying
that's true.
The camel will
All right,
outrun you.
Yeah.
Okay, you have an edge of 1, which of course means we lock.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay. And then here.
And then here, 3-2.
Okay. Hey, I beat you back.
Yeah,
I don't kill you.
I was worried about that, though. It's not what I wanted to happen. You're pipped 1.
No!
Yes.
I rolled enough 1s, thank you.
Half of it.
Can I do something dirty?
We're not on the cruise.
You were on vacation.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
You had every opportunity.
This cruise is over, just so you know, Tony.
We'll go on 1.
Oh, that's just a low blow.
No. You know what? No. You know what? No. We could do better than that.
You could pull that guy out.
No,
Oh,
I
you
know.
could be more dirtier than that.
Oh, I could be extra dirty. Extra dirty. Let's pull his ass out. Then we'll go here.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Then, is this
Close
guy...
your eyes, folks.
I'm going to win.
Oh, he doesn't fit. He doesn't fit.
I will win that.
And, can he go there? I think he can. Nope. Nope. I'm 30 from him, so that won't work.
Okay, folks,
that's
you can
2.
open your
The
eyes.
third one, I got 1 left. Yeah, but the way I've been rolling,
You got to unblock that is what the problem is.
Let's do that.
Then
I know
you-
I don't have to go into combat, but people want to see dice being rolled.
See, to me, this, even though it's even,
Anybody can win.
it opens up this area.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see.
Anybody can win.
It might open up this area for you
true.
when you whoop my ass.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marty just baited you in. Ha!
Here. Oh. No, we're locked. No, yeah, we're locked.
We're locked, yeah.
Because you're 1 higher than me.
Here or here? Generals are always last.
That one.
That one.
Yes.
Tony breaks the
Yep.
engine.
Bye-bye. Pop. Hey, I got a kill. 2-2. I'll die here.
This is
Yep.
where Marty baited you.
Not quite.
So, not
Almost.
close. Close.
Close.
Missed it by 1.
Speaking of 1, give me a time to throw 1. Oh, you're on his team?
Yeah, see?
Now I know you're.
Aha!
Now I know when he comes up here that you're sleeping with him.
Oh, man.
That's it, folks. You guys gotta have to pay up $20.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Let's see. You can't drag me out of bed going, right?
Let's
Not
use
if
a
you're
group.
completely in it.
Let's use a group. I mean,
Correct.
if you were sticking out in a group, he could drag you out. But
Right.
if you're all the way in, he can't drag you out.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's only 1-to-1. Well, plus the horde.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, who counts them?
the closest game yet. Yeah, I know. I'm saying there's a chance. Well, there was when we started. We'll see. This guy's blowing on a big horn. Hasn't even made it to the camel yet.
Little Bo Peep, blow your horn. That's why he killed those other guys. He's blowing the horn so loud. Oh, I can't stand it.
Could be. One, two, three, four, five.
That's not
One
3,
left.
4, 5. That's 1.
They all go up and slide.
They all go at
Ah, okay. I was just counting how many units you moved.
Yeah, he's counting how many times he touched
Drink!
the figures.
1, 2, 3. 3 left.
I drink all throughout the cruise, never have a buzz at one time. 2 days later, I'm like, oh, there it is.
Hey, caught up to me. My habit finally caught
Tony,
me.
do me a favor. Swing him. To come
Well,
down back.
So we don't have an F up. Let's put him here. Okay. Let's just measure his back corner. It's easier.
Yeah.
Something like this?
Something like that.
You want to be 90 degrees to this guy or something?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's not going to reach.
No. Hey, if you're an orderly bastard,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it does matter.
There you go.
Jeez.
I'm moving to block the recoil on your blades. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you're working your way over to
I'm
us.
working my way over.
Okay.
Working his way.
Okay, and you're overlapping enough, so I'll eventually.
So that's 2, 3, 4,
You hear
5,
that? You guys got to fight
and
harder.
6.
There you go.
Right there.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that's the best I can do. These guys are lost. Lost cause, so I got to win over here.
You hear that, guys?
Fight to the last man.
Don't mean to
Your
get
cause is last, but fight for the last man.
Don't mean to get your hopes up, guys.
You're not the boss of me.
All
Hold
right.
on. You're not the boss of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go for it first.
Okay. 3-2. 5.
You beat me, I think.
No, 5-5.
That's
Oh,
all
that's right. You're 1 down.
Yep.
We've 3 times in a row I've rolled 1 higher than you,
Yeah.
but I was down 1 from you. 5-5 on the end.
Yep.
Yes.
Push me.
We smelled those guys coming. The horn. Oh,
Let's go here.
better fight. Swing faster.
5,
Which
4.
one?
5, 4 in the middle.
5-4 here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you lucked out.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, didn't want to do that with a double over.
You have a chance to roll another 1 over here. With
I
5-4.
do.
Like that.
Like that.
Oh,
And still.
they're big numbers.
Dodge the bullets.
All right.
I call it a win, man. We moved away from... Well, you can move them again. It doesn't
Right.
do any good.
Right.
Pip, pip. Oh, look at that.
Oh. Nobody listens to him. Are you alright? I don't give a crap if he thinks I'm alright. Never asked.
Who put that guy in charge? I said we fight like sissies.
I didn't vote.
Yeah!
I didn't vote for him.
You don't vote for a... There we go. That's where the 1's going to be.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
2-1. 3-1. 3-2. Sorry.
3-2.
Well, regardless, you win.
I win. I
You're
follow
not
it.
blades.
I'm not.
Told you.
He's not a blade.
Fight like sissies.
I'm not a
He's
blade.
not a blade.
I'm not a
That's
blade.
an
Oh.
ox.
I was... Well, you fought like we were one.
I did.
Yeah.
See if I can roll 1 higher than you again.
Oh.
That'd be a 2. No. Ooh. I am a 7.
And I am a 4.
Damn it, man. So you fall back. And these guys advance.
All right. Where else?
That's it? Oh, no.
No, we got the blade.
Try to pay
Blade
attention.
fest.
Try to pay
Never
attention.
mind.
Blade fest.
Drink.
Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, push me back.
5-4 here. Roll another 1.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't go on the end and try and get the double
Yeah.
overlap in the middle.
I'm trying not to lose. Here.
Ooh. Wow.
Might have been bad if it was the other way.
Yeah.
All right, I need a 3 at least.
All I need is a 6. You get a 5. Damn it!
2 won't get me into the rear of those blades, right?
Nope. No, because you have to make perfect contact with the rear. So saith the Book of Barker.
So just slam him into the flank of that guy.
Like this?
Yep.
You rolled a 2 though, right?
Yep. I got one more.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to burn half his
That
pips.
could be.
Oh! Maybe he wants to burn half his pips. He should be perpendicular to this guy.
Don't want to go forward there because that just opens him up for a flank attack.
Unless that's your secret plan.
My secret plan.
Aha!
My secret plan is to make it look like I have no clue what I'm doing. Ha!
Oh.
Hopefully I win here and lock them both down.
Yeah, true. Alright, let's go. Let's see if I win here. It gives me a double overlap. Let's go here first.
I'm a 4, you're a 5. Lock.
Lock. Okay, it didn't hurt me. Here.
I'm a 4, you're a 5! Well, you don't die.
Don't die.
When he falls back, this is important. You're going to hit. So he's going to hit here. And he'll go here. Okay.
Alright, then we got this.
5-5. Nope.
Push you.
Should be 20 there.
And the last is the horde against the others. Beat him.
No effect.
No effect.
No effect. Tip, tip. I mean, a 4 would be the same. No. Can't spend one hen. Can't spend here. Can't spend here. Can't spend here. Is this even an option?
Charge through? Sure it is.
I don't know what good that would do, but...
It'll free up your cav to get out of there.
Nope, there's still a threat.
Well, he'd have to back out
Yeah.
one turn.
Yeah.
But it would lock him down.
1.
Figures. Knew that was
2.
coming.
Yeah, it's not a sure thing. Though,
No, no, but you got to start picking away at them.
but 3, 4.
Yeah, it sucks.
I think that's it. Oh, that guy. You could move him.
Yeah, you can
Yep.
move him back.
That's the only guy.
5. That's it. 2-2 over there. Do something different.
Yeah,
Didn't kill you.
Didn't kill me.
You're just a tease, man. You're just teasing me. 3-2 there with the auxiliary battle. Yep. I could have called that one. These guys are malnourished. Let's go 4-4. 5-5 on the end.
Why couldn't you roll a 1?
Wouldn't have killed me.
Wouldn't have killed you.
Here. Because the math's easier. No effect.
No effect.
Because you got to double me.
I got that one.
5-5.
Push me.
Now we should be 20 from
Yep.
there.
Almost in the same predicament you were on your last
Yeah.
turn. The horde's right there.
Well, lots of things are locked down, you know, so.
No, just for trying to get his horde in.
Now, if you're If you're in 2 threat zones, you can turn to face, but not if you're in frontal contact, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Which his blades are locked in now.
Yeah, otherwise I would have gone this way.
Yeah.
I hate you.
His blades
All
will
right.
never turn.
All right.
Unless they kill the person in front of them.
So bring him 2 in. Let's see where he can go.
Well, his front edge can go... He can go like this. His front edge can be something like that for 2 pips. A little bit shyer.
I'm hoping that guy's gonna
Pop? He will eventually.
actually, yeah, put him there. If I don't kill you,
Go to the other way.
yeah, I really kind of want to go to this side, but no, go ahead and put him there for now. I can always sidestep.
Mm-hmm. One way or another, something's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a 3 and you're a 5.
Yeah, I want to get rid of the -1 on me to have. So I want to go here first. Oh, wow.
Yep. You'll be corner to corner.
Yep.
And I'll be corner to corner with this guy. So you got rid of the -1.
Yep.
Now where?
Let's go here.
I'm a 4, you're a 5. I did it.
Did it.
And he's going to advance halfway up to there.
And here.
I'm a 3, you're a 3.
No,
And you outscored me, it doesn't matter because I'm a horde.
And we got this.
5, 5.
Push me.
Now we're touching. Pips?
Pips.
3. Yeah, you're overlapping them, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. But you're not overlapping that. I have to do that. I have to do that.
Yeah, if it had one more, I would have locked
I have
that guy
to do
down.
I have to do that. I think that'll actually kill them both.
Uh-huh. Because they're a column.
But you can win the combat. I mean, it's a 5-4. It doesn't mean anything, but I have to do it. Here.
You're only in
But if they're touching like a column, whatever that
I'll
guy
read it.
touches-
I'll find it and read it for
Yeah.
you. But you got, but I got to win the combat first.
Yeah.
In which case, I ain't reading it. It's because of the column
You know
thing.
what's
Right.
what's weird now, Marty? Let's say you
That.
win. Let's say you win. He gets pushed back.
Right.
The whole thing follows forward.
Right. If you had an artillery piece, I'd move forward with them too.
An artillery general would follow.
Oh, now you're cheating. Okay, you can't create. You got to play hordes of things to create an artillery general. Okay. Damn it! See, I can't. I'm El Stucco. I'm El Stucco. Yeah, and you have an advantage of 2 units, so I don't really want to push a 2-2. But I will do this. Well, that doesn't matter. Because you still have a recall. I'm not pushing that. I'm not pushing that nonsense.
I mean, if this kills 2 and you kill that,
But,
you win the game.
but,
Yeah.
I can move him here.
I think he wins the game if this kills 2 anyway, because it's tied.
Stop bragging about something that hasn't happened yet.
I'm going to win this.
You could. It's only a difference of 1.
Yep.
Hey, look, you won the other game against me. What's the worst thing happened? 1-1?
Exactly.
That's a win against. Okay. I'm going to move him, get an extra
That's a win
-1.
against him?
No, against some people. Depends.
Okay.
There's some people that if I'm 50-50 again, I'm good.
Of himself, does it?
No, it is against some people. There's some people I'm happy to go
He's reaching.
50-50
He hasn't
against.
beat you all year, Marty. He's reaching
I
right now.
know, he's reaching.
He's reaching. It's a new year. He's losing.
Could happen.
He's like,
We're still going to do it last because it won't matter.
Okay.
you won.
These guys
You
are
won.
tough.
No.
Oh, look at that.
This guy's a candy ass. I don't mean that in a good way. Here.
Schmidt.
You sure?
No, he killed you.
He killed me.
He did.
He killed me.
Wow.
Wow.
No. And he advances 40.
Okay.
Now, I'm a 5, and you're a 4. No whammies.
Nice.
Oh!
Wow.
Well, it's still on. Now watch this.
Chicka, 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 chicka.
Yeah.
Both of them.
But the thing is, you're in 2 threats.
So he should be even that edge with him. That
You're
line.
in 2 threats on
Okay.
this down.
Now roll that 1.
You can pick and go
You
somewhere
still
else.
have this combat?
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I'm glad I forgot about it because now's the time to do it. 5-5. Well, that'll work. Maybe.
So you should be even with my rear edge.
No, not necessarily. There was a little bit more of a space there. And I know we were exactly even here. This isn't necessarily
Well,
related
these are 20s.
Correct. But the relationship here isn't necessarily the same. So I'm going to go how it was, like that.
All right.
You overlap me, so.
I think you should be corner to corner with this guy. Back corner to back corner. I really do.
Okay, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Now roll that 1.
Oh.
Well, at least it turned into a reasonable battle. So yeah, the whole column. You got 8 guys in the column. They're all going to advance forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter what they are. The front guy advances. Everybody behind him does. You can have 3 artillery in that column. All 3.
And one of them a general, and he says, "Let's go!"
No,
And
no,
everybody's like, "Okay."
no. Not artillery general. Like, you'd use an artillery general. You don't like regular artillery.
It's just cool to have an artillery general.
The closest thing to artillery general would be like a command post or a command wagon or something like that.
All right.
Command war wagon.
This guy cannot. Can he get in the flank of this guy?
Get those other guys
This
out
one?
of the way.
No, the horde.
No. No, because even if there's 40...
He can get to the rear of this guy, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Go there.
You got short arms?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier for you.
Just checking.
Okay. And this guy can go into the flank.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing the full rape.
3 left.
Okay.
And he needs to back up to give an overlap here.
Correct.
Okay. So let's go here.
2
Okay.
left.
2 left.
Oh, the counter. I said counter, not
So-
funny man.
Can I back out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We want to do this. Lock that guy down. And back out.
But why do you want to?
Because he wants to give me a
wait,
chance.
Yeah.
wait.
That's
Because he wants to give me a chance.
Yeah. I'm like,
It better not
don't
go
you-
another turn.
Don't you want to, like, at least give him a negative?
Yeah. So let's go
There you go.
here.
Boo. Ah!
I forgot about that.
Now
I
I'm
forgot
like,
about
why
that.
do you want to pull all the way out?
We'll just get
Hey, let him pull out how he likes to pull
Yeah.
out.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done.
Boom.
Shooting. That's done. Nothing over on this
Nothing
front.
over here.
It's 2 combats only, right?
It's 2 combats.
This one and this one.
Yeah.
And you need to win them both to end the game. And you have an advantage on both of them.
Let's
So.
go here.
5.
Okay. So I am a 4 and you're a 5 and we need a 6 and you don't. There we go. Careful what you wish for. You fall back like that. I come forward and he falls back
There.
like that.
All right. And then here.
You're a 5. I'm a 4. Down to a 3.
5
Down
to
to a
3.
2.
5 to 2.
I could win this one, but you got to roll a 1. No.
Wow.
Hey, I tried.
You
Okay,
tried.
so he dies and he advances. Okay. I call that turn a win,
Wow.
even though I lost an element.
Classic game here.
Well, we'll see. Pips. 5. And I got to get 2 kills to close this thing up. Well, that's 1. And then that's the other one. Okay. Now I may push that. I need to get 2 kills. And he can't go that way. He can't.
And a shot.
You still do. You have the edge. You have the edge.
Yeah.
You have the edge.
Still low numbers.
3. Tony's got to kill 2 elements.
I got to kill 2 elements or risk it going again into where you have a chance. Can he do anything useful? I don't think so. The best thing he can do is he can move over here and provide another -1 on this side. But I'm going to... What do I do with that guy? Okay, so I'm going to take this how he's positioned. I'm going to take him and move him to there. It's equivalent. And I'm going to push him forward a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to move him here. I can move him like this for that matter. I think I like that a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could move the horde, but they move so damn slow. If it was a fast horde, yeah, they'd come in and hit that guy on the flank or something. 2 to 2 first. Up there, slow land.
Finally got
There's 1. 3 to 1 there.
Come on, baby.
You live.
He lives.
He lives.
Oh. Come on. Oh,
I don't.
You don't.
It's a lock.
Oh,
it's a lock. Oh no, you double overlap.
I double.
And then
in the door close, you die.
I die.
You die.
I die.
I was in my mind. I needed to double you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's not over yet.
Not over.
If this guy dies, it goes into overtime.
Yep.
Right. That's the only combat left.
Yep.
We're both down to 4s. Both down to 4s.
So a 6-1.
A 6-1.
6-1 will.
I'm happy with a 3.
No. Close. No.
Woo!
Almost got me.
Yeah.
Heck of a game. Heck of a game.
Yeah.
Darn, that should count.
Huh? I didn't write the rules.
Nobody cares about hordes.
They don't, but they don't count. They do for points, but 1. I'm turning it around. This is 4.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
That was a real good fight.
Okay, Mitchy Mitchelstein.
It's
Do you know Mitch was part Scottish?
what?
Yes.
You did?
I did know that.
See, I knew you guys were sleeping together.
Aha.
How do you like that?
I don't have
A
problems.
solid horde gets into your rear and attacks you.
Yeah.
Feels satisfying? I don't know. What army you playing there, Mitchy?
119 Mitanni.
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 I think they should hire Mitch to like read the rules.
Yeah.
To read the news.
Yeah.
Read the news.
Meanwhile, in Burma,
Yeah. Who cares about those?
actually, it's not called Burma anymore.
You need more
It's now,
coffee or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. I'll be right back.
terrain.
I too.
You're aggression 3, aren't you, or are you a 2?
I am 3. Arable.
I'm a 1. Your house.
It's my house. I'm
You can
arable.
still play with the waterway if you want.
I don't think so. Nobody could. Nobody.
Yes,
could
on one terrain, there's a chance now.
There's no.
That's the pattern.
That village seems to do good when I play this year, so I'll take the village.
But it's my village. You don't get to use it.
The village and
Pillage the village.
let's see. Then we got the road, and then let's go with
Pillage the village. Using a road, Scott would be proud.
I'll go with the one. Wow. Yeah, that's fine.
Good. It's rutabagas.
We'll
Nah.
see. Might not be nothing, because I'm going this with the extra. So this is the main that I got to do.
Okay.
This is the extra and the extra.
Okay.
So, right. So the main thing is...
What's your army consist of? You got a ton of chariots, don't you?
5 regular chariots.
You mean light chariots?
Light chariots.
Okay. And a light chariot general?
Light chariot general.
Okay.
I got a solid horde, 2 fast ox, and 3 Soloi.
Okay. That's a cool army.
Yeah.
Unless you lose terrain.
Yes.
You lose terrain, that's not,
so, really
not so cool in army.
But their aggression's 3, so I was like, oh great, he's going to like put a bunch of crap down.
Nope.
Village. Where are the village people at?
At the YMCA.
11111. 111. Well, I'm going to move.
Hey, you can put it in the middle according to Marty.
I would put it halfway up the board.
There you go. Let's move this a little bit.
Then we'll do where the rutabagas are. Oh, they're also in 1.
Ooh, sexy.
Let's go.
Oh, you want them walking?
Yeah.
They're gonna wear out the desert there.
Yeah, but this is where the women chew on shoes, so it's like soft walking. And 3. Yep. I don't think we're going to the village.
Nope.
So
Not, road's not going to
the
the
main
village.
highway goes by the village.
Even the Mitanni are strange people.
They go by the village. There we were, out in the middle of nowhere, going by the village. I wanted to get something to eat, and they said, nope, let's keep going.
I gotta pick one of the 2 sides, so.
Yeah, you don't like the woman over there, do you? Aha! Well, we will have soft sandals then.
No.
You can have those old dried up, crusty, dirty ones. You know, the soft, moist.
I'm pretty sure walking across this land, all your sandals are gonna be crusty and too dry to be crusty.
Alright. Well, we don't want to live in the village, so we'll just camp out next to the village.
Alright, we'll stay out here in spitting distance.
Aha!
Put it right here in the middle.
Alright.
Don't touch the little camel.
Don't touch that guy.
The final battle. Can I go 2 and 2?
The guy that drives in the desert.
So if I win this battle, we're all tied all year round.
Oh my god.
That's pretty cool. We should stop playing.
We all fight the same here.
That your general?
Yeah, this one.
Oh!
Going with the
guy with all the gold.
Yes!
No longer.
We're going all out.
The Mitanni require even more bling.
Bling, 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 bling.
Ding-a-ling bling.
Yeah.
Ding-a-bling.
Bling.
I thought I'd be playing better considering it's in the morning.
Yeah, right?
Well, we didn't start early enough.
You weren't here on time.
Yeah, tell me. What were you doing?
Well, what time did you think I was going to get here?
You
You're
said
wrong.
8.
You're wrong.
Could have joined us for breakfast.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were coming. It was like a bonus. Oh, Marty's here. Oh, okay. So
right.
mine, I'm like, oh, good. Somebody else's ass I can kick. What I didn't know is, oh, great. Another ass I can kick mine.
Light horse, light horse, light horse.
You mean light chariot?
Light chariot, light chariot, light chariot, light chariot general.
Uh-huh.
Fast Soloi, or fast ox, solid horde, 3 Soloi.
Okay. Well, let's put the wall blade over here.
Crunch.
The bladesters. See what this looks like. This could be interesting. It could also suck. You never know.
You never know. Just hard to know.
Saloy, Saloy. Solid horde, light chariot, general, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast blade, fast auxilia, fast auxilia. All right.
All right. What do we got? Well,
No rutabagas.
No rutabagas this year. Told you it was dry.
This year?
This year.
Haven't had any rutabagas all year round.
So far this year.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with...
You hear that? That's your women chewing the softening up the sandals.
Chew harder. All right, that's one.
Soft.
And
what's the soup today? Soft shelled sandal.
yeah. Two. Okay, that's my two.
All right, Pips.
Like it's salty or bland.
Yum, 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 yum. Yummy. That's one.
Uh-huh.
Two. Soft shell sandal.
Two.
You put that down way too gentle.
One. Two.
You think it's safe over there, huh?
Aha.
That's two. Distance-wise. One, two, three. Four.
Okay.
Roll that one.
Shooting's all done. 5 is the number. What part will this 2 give me? Can we get to... Let's see. So he goes there. That locks both those guys down. So let's do that.
Okay. That's two.
So both those are locked down. That costs 2. But if I don't move over, you'll try and pull him out of the way. So, let's bring this guy here.
3. Mm-hmm.
Board.
No shooting. 3. You locked them both up.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can move individually here.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that guy's
You
next
have
to
a
him.
little bit of overlap here, then he has a little bit of overlap with him. So he's going to go there for 1.
Exactly, yeah.
Then for 2-3, move him there.
All right.
Start here.
5-2.
5-2 can't kill you, and you don't run away, and I don't follow up.
Nope.
And then this is 3-2 here.
3-2. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens because I don't double you, and you're up.
All right. 4 pips. 5 pips. Let's see. Just out. Well, let's do. Let's do. So that would be there. Definitely could get in there. How much would that cost? One. They go all the way up there. Definitely gonna be in the threat zone.
Looks like it.
So question is, so if these two go straight forward, they'll lock all 3 of them down. These two should lock all 3 of them down.
Looks like it.
So if I did that for 1, then the question is, can this guy, that guy cannot. He could get that, but he cannot get that. So to do that, has to be the inside guy here. Even then, it doesn't work. It has to be that guy. It's going to have to be that guy to do it. So that would be that. If this guy is sitting... Oh, I need more baggage. This guy is sitting here, and that guy is there. It's a pretty scary deal, maybe. I might recoil, might not have a recoil then.
Maybe.
Dr. Schmidt says hi and happy New Year.
But I think that's what we're going to do. That's
You
going
promoted yourself to doctor, what?
probably have to spend individuals. We have to spend individuals on these to get them lined up right, because wheeling won't get me there. So I have to pay individuals to get these guys.
So to get these guys locked up, you're going to have to move straight forward.
Yeah. Oh, they won't be able to move over.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if you even can get in there. Look.
Oh, they don't line up?
No, they're not within.
You're short.
You're short.
Then I don't like that. Because I want to lock you down. I don't want you running around doing what you want.
Why? You're running around.
It's scary. Scary.
You're running around with 4 feet, 4 hooves.
It's scary.
You don't give them a lot of space to run around if you do that.
Yeah, but it's definitely scary.
Just the Amorites. They're friendly desert traders.
I'm gonna try.
There's no pressure for you to beat him this game.
I know.
That's right.
I know.
You can lose and still be even up.
I think what I'll do... How far over does this get?
All right, I do believe that one guy. One guy said the thought that Mitch played slower than me. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, you do. It depends.
I tell you, you guys were approaching Don Harding's speed.
No one.
Yes,
no
you
one.
were.
No one.
I swear you were.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes, you were.
Nobody, never heard of him. The bad thing is there was a battle that was played and never got put out on video.
Yeah.
Yeah, the battle that shall not be named.
Yeah.
Against Luke. It was a good battle too. It's a shame that couldn't be
recorded.
Yeah, but that
was recorded.
It was recorded, but there was software issues. That's before I ever even made a first video. So that one's not on me.
2.
Okay.
3.
There's software issues with when you use editing software on computers. Computer can have really weird things happen. This editing software on this phone's pretty good, so I stick to that one.
So I believe these two are threatening each
You
other.
believe?
You believe?
You believe you can fly?
I can believe I can fly.
I can fly.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1 left. 1 left.
Marty took a break because he thought that would give you time to finish the game. But
He did.
Went, called my wife,
So that means
talked for an hour and a half.
only that one.
maybe
guy
breakfast
can-
won't settle well and you have to leave again. No offense.
I'm gonna send.
I asked what we're going to do next, but that doesn't need to be on the video. So.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it. Burning that last one. I'll just get myself in trouble.
Burning Man.
Yep. Your turn. Oh no, we got.
Well, now you start fighting?
3-2.
Well, there's a chance.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
5-3.
Nope.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Damn it. You threw one.
Damn it, man.
That'd been nice up being wide open there.
Yeah. Woof.
All right. Pip, pip. 5. What can we do with 5?
And back to our regular schedule.
And back to our regular schedule program. Yeah. Well,
Where Tony
I
was
could have just worn a diaper, but you know.
Tony's at 5 pips.
That's right. 5 pips. All right.
So while Tony makes his move, what did you get for Christmas, Mitch? Did you get any gaming stuff for Christmas?
No. I told him don't spend money this year. Just spend it on grandkids. So that's
okay.
You don't want them buying you any ammo?
Well, there's always that. But that's super expensive right now, so I don't need it.
But you're not buying it. That's their problem.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
How about you, Tony? Did you get anything?
Did I get anything gaming related? I got some phone related stuff that may or may not work.
Phone?
Okay.
Some zoom in things. I don't
Okay.
think they're going to work.
Okay.
My wife's like, hey, these are cool. I found these, and they may or may not work. So we'll see. Did I get something else?
Something to experiment with.
Did I get something else? Gaming related. I don't think so. I don't need anything.
Yep.
You know?
That's all I remember.
So, how about you?
I got the Game of Thrones Settlers of Catan.
Does it look better?
And the expansion. We haven't played it yet. It looks interesting because there's little different. It's kind of like you've got to defend the wall from the
Unsullied?
the free peoples coming over the wall.
Oh, not the Unsullied?
No. You're talking about the White Walkers.
No, I was talking about the Unsullied, so you make fun about how they don't have a cock. Fighting for no cocks. That's the best. That's one of the best lines.
They're on the other side. That would have to be an expansion.
So it's a White Walker Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's mostly the free peoples trying to come over the wall and keeping them out of out of the south or out of the north.
So I heard they're making another Game of Thrones. Are they? Or
yeah,
not?
it's a.
I heard a rumor.
It's supposed to be an early, kind of prequel type thing.
We'll see.
It's hard to do.
Hopefully they have a lot of characters, because I'll be honest with you, about half the characters I didn't care about the storyline. But there was, that still meant there was like 20 of them that I did.
A young Sean Bean.
You're watching Wheel of Time?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, what is that?
So Wheel of Time is this like huge series of books by Robert Jordan, who passed before he finished the story. Very popular, it's compared to Lord of the Rings, but it's not anything like Lord of the Rings. And it's like 7 books, and it just quite the world building and a lot going on, all these different characters, and so it's a very popular book series, and now they've made a TV series.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite different.
No, what I've been watching is I'm in the last season of Narcos Mexico.
Okay.
I'm enjoying that, so I can learn about drugs. I got to watch.
Good.
Well, see, I have to watch TV to learn about drugs. So I'm jack shit about it. But it's pretty cool. It's very violent, and some people have been off that I wasn't expecting. So it's kind of interesting.
I like The Expanse.
Yes, I've been watching that.
One.
Oh, here he goes. He's going for it. 4 more. Keep going.
2. No. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do that. Move these guys in a position where they're locking these guys down individually. He goes in here. I have 1 left.
Protect the flank.
Heck yeah, let's get in Zaki zone. You know what? Let's make it even with these guys. Just for orderliness.
Not that you're scared.
No, I don't like I don't like disturbed things like that. That's, you won't be able to sleep at night. All right, the question is where to start first. I think we should start here.
Boom!
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's go here. Nope.
Nothing.
And then this is a 5-2. The overlap doesn't matter against you. Lock.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
They held their own. Roll that 1. I ain't got a 1 coming.
Oh, it did.
Oh, witchcraft.
Oh, I did.
Made you do that.
So.
Kind of surprising that the light chariots don't just roll right over the, follow up against the Soloi.
Oh, that they don't...
Yeah, they don't advance after combat.
Well, there's some interesting things they could have thrown in. They could have thrown in something like, if you naturally double the unit, even though you quick kill it, you advance forward.
Right.
But, you know, you got to write the rules in a different way. We don't need to... Don't make them more complicated and with the same wordage. Please, please no, I can't take it anymore. But that'd be another little subtlety they could have in there, you know. So you could have Soloi advance against other Soloi, you know, if they doubled them.
Jason and I, on our drive home one time, we had started talking about light horse being able to shoot, and we were trying to figure out a way to...
Let's go with...
There's a way, but you got to do the wordage.
2 to 4. 2 to 4.
All right, you're going to do the Soloi first.
God bless.
Fleet.
Nope. I knew that was going to happen.
What'd you bother rolling? Why don't you just say, can I just fleet?
And 3 to 2.
Here?
Yep.
On the horde?
Yeah.
Nope.
Your turn. Roll
Hits.
1 so I don't die.
You don't necessarily die.
Oh, I will.
Well, not if I don't go for that.
Yeah, just what you
I kind of have to go for it. Well, it's not that I want to do it, but...
It's the best game in town.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. 1 here. I'm touching. I don't want to...
Yeah.
Yeah, because for one, you're facing the other way, so I'm not going to have that opportunity. Well,
Which one?
Let me see if I thought I knew what you were going to roll for.
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
All right. Good. Because I didn't die. You did. Oh,
No, you did.
bummer.
Here?
Nothing.
Nope. You're up. Don't roll a 1. You're going to stay
Yeah.
put. 3
All right.
guys.
Um,
Crap, I'm up. Oh. I'd say if I win, we don't play the rest of the year. That way we can all be
yeah.
What? It's like, think of it as a bell curve.
This is going to be
Yeah,
one.
those are winners.
He's going to have to come here.
Yep. Yeah, because he's not fully.
He's not all the way on the side. Then the only
He's
other
not
thing,
fully.
The only other thing to do would be... So what does this guy gets pulled over then? Or
If
what?
you move forward, he goes here, he goes here, he goes here, he just overlaps.
Yeah, he can be in frontal contact.
You can be in frontal contact here and there's no combat.
No combat.
Because you moved as part of a group.
That's what
Yep.
we're going to do.
And you'll still get a -1 here.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's not what it should be. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
So,
And doesn't it suck Tony over after
No.
the combat?
No.
Because you're in front edge contact.
No.
Let's
The
start
only reason he
with
can move forward is because he's providing an overlap.
my 3 to your 1.
Here?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be like that?
Gotcha.
Oh, come on.
My 3 to
Want a
your
clean
2.
win. Here?
Yep.
No more 6s.
Gotcha.
Okay, witch.
Over here. 3
Here?
to 2.
I got you.
Maybe. I'm a 4.
I'm a 6.
And you're a 6.
No, I call that a win. Now where?
Let's go
You
with...
gonna go even 3-3?
Yeah, 3-3. Push you.
Okay, I got you over here. That's
Nope.
2-2.
You got the 1. I got you. No.
Nope. Back you go.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, 3-3.
3-3.
You roll 1 and then we'll make a game of it. No effect.
Close.
It's 8 though.
Need at least a 2.
A 1 would be good to make a game of it.
Oh, that's not your general. Don't make no
Well,
games
he's
out of
dead.
nothing.
General's dead. That was a general.
Well, it's... I gotta do that. Because I'd be a 3 and you would be a 1. It's not a foregone conclusion. And I can actually push both of these forward, but the question is, can he even make it?
Okay. So here was the thing. Remember that line that says elements contacted this bound by enemy or whose front edge is still in contact when combat ends automatically conform if necessary.
Okay, so then they come over. Is that what you're saying?
I
Yeah.
do or he
But
does?
who does?
Yeah, who does?
You were contacted. You were the contact. I think you come over.
We've never done that before.
I know. It's kind of ambiguous.
What is that? What part is that?
That's part of the moving into contact with enemy. So all this other stuff happens,
Okay.
but then at the end, this last line.
Would the whole group come over? You know, I mean, they're
Yeah.
both in groups. Well, you're not anymore.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
not. He's
I'm
not,
He's not in a group.
He's not in a group.
He's
anymore.
not in a group.
Technically, because I'm not, I would slide over.
I think you should. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Mitch should slide over.
So that's how it would end up.
Well, that screws me because now I don't have an overlap on the one side.
Aww.
You see how that was an advantage?
Yeah.
And he can't move over. Well, it is what it is. I guess. I mean, if I'm writing the rules, there'd be combat there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I didn't write the rules. So.
Right.
Combat
Yeah,
there.
I guess. I guess that
Both
makes
of them
sense.
have a -1.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Well, here's what we're going to do instead.
That probably made more sense. Is both of them? They should have fought with a mutual
Yeah.
-1 on each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, now we got a pip left over,
Well, there's one to go to.
so he goes
Thomas.
over here. Well, he could win. The Saloy could win.
Well, he could.
We've seen it happen.
We've seen it
before.
happen.
Yep. We've seen it happen.
We're doing it first.
I did win.
Nope.
Nope. Missed it by one.
You need to stop running your mouth.
Missed it by one.
Here.
He's dead.
Game over, man.
Yep.
Wow.
4G2.
Wow.
I just needed to wake up.
You wiped him out.
Well, I got kills though. That was the amazing part.
1, 2, 3,
I was
4.
like all in. I'm like, well, if I don't kill nothing now, I never
Yeah.
will.
4G to 2. There you go. We're all even.
There it is. Starting out the new year, 50-50.
Don't touch a camel.
Well, thank you.
Oh, we didn't fight this one, did we?
I don't think so. Cheater.
Got it.
Oh, here you go.
No.
Nope.
I guess we did. I don't remember if we did.
It's just like Braveheart where the Irish and Scottish come, hey, how you doing?
You have a cool army, and that's actually an army that is really cool looking, too. Like, if you go... Well, we're morphing figures, but those
Yeah.
guys have full armor all the way down to their ankles.
Ooh.
Scale armor and stuff. The problem is if those guys don't win terrain...
Yeah, they're Scrooge.
Well, they could be screwed if somebody says, oh, welcome to my forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but...
Because you could put, except for the... I mean, you could put... Either you could put 3 pieces of difficult terrain or you put 2 with a road.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. The first games of the year. And we're all even up.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Thanks for having me over.
Yeah. Okay, until next time.
See you next year.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Okay.
New Year.
Bye-bye, folks.